Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Late Night XL. I'm your host, Ali, and welcome to Where the Party Never Stops, the Finn's Tailgate. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Let me know if everything's good. I'm bringing the man, the myth, the legend, Color. What's up, Color? How you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I can. How you doing tonight, man?
Good, man. We've waited all week. We've yelled, screamed, cheered since the last Sunday, and we're finally here the eve before the big game. Are you ready, Color?
I am.
Yeah, man.
I have completely checked out tonight. I am ready to wake up early, head down to the stadium.
Yeah,
cook
man.
Some food, eat some
Rain
food.
or shine, you know, I brought the grill. I bought the burgers. We got all the food. I'm ready, Color. I can't wait.
Cheer for some ball.
That's right. And as some people have already said, yes, make sure you hit like and subscribe. We got a special show for you tonight. I expect all Dolphin fans to bring the smoke. I also invite Buffalo fans. Please come on the panel when we open it up. Let's talk about this. Let's debate if you can handle it. So Here we are, Color. We're going to have a good show. I'm going to do the rundown real quick, so let's get that out of the way. Make sure you check everybody out on Tuesdays. Usually we have Tonk 7, TMI Tuesdays with Color and Tonk. Color, what's going on with that? Is Tonk kind of busy still, or do we know any update on that?
And we're just covering it when we have to, until, further notice. We're still going to, he's still here. So, we're just, like I said, we're covering it, one of us at the very least, for something on Tuesdays. So
I got you. We're just all in place. He's on vacation. Let's just say that.
And plus, there's no shortage of content for us to fill now that the season started too.
Especially after tomorrow's game, there's definitely going to be a lot of content to talk about. So we'll definitely cover that. But check out Color pretty much almost every other day of the week now. Cup of coffee Color today was pretty awesome and fire. Everyone got into some let's go rage type of debates. I was all excited for that. You can check me out every Saturday night here on the Fins Tailgate at Late Night Exhale, where everything goes and you can just speak your mind. That's kind of our motto. And every single other day of the week, you can check out El Capitan and all the film breakdowns and all the articles and stuff that he puts up. So rock and roll to him. And also, if you'd like to donate to the Fins Tailgate, we use Cash App, Venmo. You can even do a super chat if you wish. We really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Also, shout out to all of our members. We have 3 different levels of memberships that you can have. You can either do Familia, Amigos, or Amigos, Familia, or MVP in that order. You get some really cool content. There's emojis and other benefits with that. So definitely check that out. We really appreciate it. Speaking of things we appreciate, if you look in the description below, there's some awesome links there. Shout out to Backroom Collections. With Backroom Collections, and actually let me turn this off for a moment. If you want to check out some amazing artwork, canvas style, and they do some custom stuff too, not just Dolphins. There's other teams and sports and stuff, and you can put it in your man cave, your office, even your bedroom, or wherever. Doesn't matter. Or you want to get a gift for somebody, check out Backroom Collection. If you'd like to save 10% off your order, make sure you use code #TFTG at checkout. Also, rock and roll to Fanatics. We also have the link below as well. If you use the link below, it helps out the channel. Get all of your awesome team gear, any type of tailgating stuff, flags, all that kind of stuff. Check out Fanatics. They have officially licensed gear, so check them out. Speaking of checking out gear and stuff, you can check out our gear, our merch store. We have the brand new merch store. We have something for everybody. We got t-shirts, we have hats, we have some awesome mugs that has the logo for every show here on the Fins Tailgate. So definitely check that out. They got mugs, even those tall beer glasses, as I like to call them. They got some really cool stuff for everybody. They also have some pretty awesome activewear, not just for the men around here, but also nice ladies that watch our show as well. We also have something for the kids, and all the stuff that you see here does come in different colors and stuff. So you can definitely check that out. Here's some other stuff. We have the tank top that's pretty dope. I actually might order that next. We also have flip flops and hats. Pretty dope. Beanies. Yeah. In Color, what is the code that they can use to save? Talk about that a little bit.
I believe it's TFTG 10. That's 10.
Yeah, you can. How much is it that they're saving off?
Good question.
Yeah, it gives you a percentage off of your order, so definitely use that code. So
maybe Zippo will be around to answer that.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it for a moment. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat. If everybody can just do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. And at the same time, in the chat, everybody give me a fins up, please. I'd really appreciate that. We definitely appreciate everybody here. Shout out to John Featherland. What's up, man? CT's in the house. Fins up 74. Let's go, Fins. What's up, Jay? Carla. Chad Marchion. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm sorry about that. Liz Meyer, what's up, Liz? Jose Valdez, what's up, man? And then we have the Buffalo fans. What's up? Josh Allen is the next Elway. Lewis Peters, what's up, man? Let's see. Who else we got in here? Mike Catania, what's up? D-Rod, what's up? What's up, Batman? Glad to see you, sir. Newfoundland. Let's see where else. Who else we got in here? Anybody else? Mario Cristo Goats, what's up? Corey Walker, what's up? Anyway, fins up to everybody. Appreciate it. So how's it going, Color? How's your weekend so far?
Couldn't ask for better, man. Been a little rainy, but it's been all right so far.
I know, and it's not the good type of rain. It's the rain that it's been raining so much all day that you feel drained and tired at the same time. Yeah, it's I'm not looking forward to tomorrow if it's going to be raining. I kind of was hoping sunshine. However,
That's
CBS Sports is predicting sunshine tomorrow, which is kind of surprising.
You can nap when Buffalo is on the field because it'll be nice and boring.
That's true. It's true. Color's bringing the smoke already, and we're not even there yet. All right, Color. So college football happened today.
Oh, and by the way, tonight's smoke is brought to you by Bubble Bath on the flower and Purple Urkel on the vape.
Oh, there we go. And also energy drink, 0 sugar, watermelon flavor.
Uh-oh, Udotis said he's got a bone to pick with me. What I do now?
Who does?
Did I misread a stat or something?
Who's coming after you, Color?
I'll make the corrections if I have to. I don't know. You says he's got a bone to pick with me.
Okay. Oh, Jan Vonk, there you are, man.
How's
What's
it
up,
going,
dude?
Jan?
Fins up, and Udotis. I'm sorry if I don't say that correctly. I apologize. Definitely fins up to you guys, and anybody else. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Fins up to everybody.
Did you say Carla? How about Chad
Chad
Marcion?
Yep. Said them, definitely.
All right. Liz Meyer joined me on my stream earlier.
Yeah, I saw that. It was awesome. So thank you for coming along. Definitely appreciate it. Give me one moment, Color. I am just bringing up today's college report. We'll just talk about that briefly. And I appreciate everybody coming out an hour early. I know we started an hour early. We're probably going to be doing this throughout the season on home games. We're going to start an hour early. So usually we don't start till 10. So I appreciate everyone that's out here. Definitely appreciate it. Okay. So today was college football day. Saturdays, of course. Not a good day for the Florida teams, though, Color. What's going on here? Miami decided
about what we expect. I mean, people forget that we weren't really supposed to be ready to go yet this year.
Yeah, but I didn't expect you guys to, to drop the ball against the middle hillbilly Tennessee.
Yeah, I know, but again, it's our first year, new coaching, bunch of young players. I mean, we actually expected. We have been overachieving, and everybody got warned about this, and here it is. It's just, we were hoping that we were a year ahead of schedule, but it looks like we're not.
Yeah, I heard they put in Garcia. Do you know how well did he do better than what Van Dyke was doing?
He did mount a comeback, but was still kind of throwing the ball to the wrong team here and there.
Very, very interesting. Speaking of Florida teams, unfortunately, Florida took another L to another Tennessee. Tennessee puts up 38 against Florida, who only tried to kind of stay in the game and was only able to put up 33 points.
Poor Shake.
Yeah, poor Shake Money, dude. That's probably why we haven't seen him yet. Usually he's here. So, bro, if you're listening, we feel you, man. We feel you. But in other news, and I'm just going to put it out there, the Buckeyes, my team, is rocking and rolling against Wisconsin. It's 31-7.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Color, this isn't the bring smoke to me show. That's save that for the Buffalo fans, bro. All right. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I didn't hate on your Hurricane team, dude. So anyway, anything else happened in college football? Was there any upsets? Do we know? Notre Dame, I know one. I was trying to see if there was anything big that happened. Michigan battled it with Maryland. That was an interesting one. Oh, the Clemson game versus Wake Forest. That was a huge game. I watched that game. It was like a back and forth, touchdown after touchdown. I keep telling people Sam Hartman. Actually, hold on. Let me get his name right. I just want to make sure I said it right. Yes, Sam Hartman is a quarterback up and coming that I think that could, make some noise. He threw up 6 touchdowns, bro. 6 touchdowns, 337 yards. He averaged 11.6 yards at a QBR rating of 94.8.
Wow.
That was ridiculous. And like I said, when you watch the kid throw, he makes it look so easy. So that's kind of interesting. But Clemson in double overtime was able to pull it through. They got the go-ahead touchdown, and Sam Hartman threw it up, and there was an interception at the end. I think his QBR rating could have been even higher if he had not thrown the interception.
Right.
Sorry about that. I was on ESPN. But yeah, that was something big. Beyond that, I don't know if there was any other upsets or anything, but I honestly thought Wake Forest was going to pull through. They actually led the game for a moment. The Texas game, that was an upset, I guess. Texas lost 34-37. That was a pretty interesting game. Texas Tech took the lead on that. Trying to see if there was anything else. I think that's about it regarding college football. Kansas State's beaten Oklahoma 21-14. That's kind of interesting. Oklahoma's number 6. And Alabama's blowing Vanderbilt out. Yeah, I guess the big one right now is Kansas State versus Oklahoma. Very, very cool. Shout out to them.
Well, maybe they just needed to get Skylar out of the building.
Yeah, but Skylar, I believe, did put up good numbers against Oklahoma. So I don't know. I'll have to go back and check that out on my own time. But let's go on with the show. So we're gonna be talking some fantasy for a little bit. Color wants to do some talk some fantasy kings and stuff like that. And then we are gonna probably be opening up the panel. We'll talk about Buffalo, the Buffalo game, what we expect, debate it out. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter show. So we're going to try to give you guys as much time to talk on the panel. So, and everyone's welcome. Definitely. So Color, do you want to start off with your DraftKings? Do you want to do that first?
Sure, we could do that.
Okay.
Get it on out of the way. I just do like one lineup or something. I'm gonna.
Sure. And everyone in the chat, also, if you want, please put your feedback in the chat. If you have suggestions for Color, predictions or anything like that, put it in the chat. So give Color some help in picking his lineup.
First thing is, I don't know if Andres is in the chat or not, but he asked me a question earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's my.
Lance McDonald says he's using Gesicki over Kettle.
Well, not a bad idea, but you talk about why that would be a all right play. But all right, so you can just share that.
John Featherland, I believe Governor DeSantis has already issued a state of emergency for Florida, didn't he?
Not sure.
Yeah, he says that Florida will be under a state of emergency. I definitely gather that Florida will definitely be under state of emergency after the Buffalo game when Miami beats the crap out of them. Definitely, because it's gonna be crazy.
You can bring that in anytime.
All right, there you go. All right, here you go. Maybe make it a little bit bigger.
Give me a sec.
Sure, take your time.
That's not big enough.
Just a tiny bit bigger.
All right, give me one more zoom.
That should be good. Yeah. Josh Allen is the next Elway. Yes, first, I understand that the whole secondary is out, but when we have injuries, do you guys complain? No. Or do we complain? No. All right. So you can go back and forth. The injuries don't mean anything to any team. A win is a win regardless. Go ahead.
So real quick, because Andres had a question earlier as to how to edit one of his existing lineups, and you just go to contests, But you also have to, if you've already got live stuff, you have to actually click on upcoming and then hit edit, and that'll pull your lineup back up. But we're going to go over to one I haven't done yet. Let's see here. We'll go with the, ooh, look at this. Jameson free 5,000 football challenge. All right. Yeah, you can have my arm and my leg. Okay. So
they're saying Poyer's out now, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that I thought he was questionable earlier with the last injury report I thought we got, right?
Poyer.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to look into that.
So, do we want to do a two-a stack then?
Let's do it. If we might as well.
Fantasy Live tells you to sit Tua for league fantasy this week. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
I'm sure they told us to sit Tua when we were playing the Ravens too, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but let's see here. So we want Tua. And do we definitely want to pair him with one of his receivers, at least one? Maybe we'll do two. Maybe we'll do two, but if you could only pick one, which receiver, Waddle or Tyreek?
I'm going to go with Waddle this
Waddle saves us a little money.
Yeah, I'm going with Waddle. That's put it in chat who you think you should go with, Waddle or
Waddle
Tyreek?
or Tyreek, because I've already got a stack with them both on it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out to my audience last week,
mm-hmm.
Who helped me get. Actually, I'll do it on this one later.
So far, we have people saying Waddle. Yeah, it's like across the board. Look, oh, that might be Captain here. Captain's in here saying Waddle as well. I agree. Right. It seems to be that Waddle is the go-to guy, and then Tyreek is the sucker punch.
Okay. Now, if they contain Waddle and Tyreek, it's possible that our tight end could do something. Do I want to make that move? Let's see how much Gesicki's going for. See, they're thinking the same thing because they have him a little bit priced up this week. That might be a sneaky good play, but who else we got below that? If we're gonna get a crappy tight end, who do we go with?
Look at Gerald Everett.
Logan
how much
Thomas.
is he going for?
What's that?
How much is Gerald Everett going for?
I'll check in a second, but Logan Thomas is being highly utilized by old Wentz. Who'd you say Gerald Everett? He's 100 more than Gesicki.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He's a good tight end. I find him to be consistent in a game like Jacksonville for the Chargers. I think he's going to be like one of the guys that gets the touchdown in a game like that.
So. I mean, no Micah Hyde. I mean, Gesicki might actually have a good game here. I just don't know if it's worth spending the money.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else is.
When you got Logan Thomas.
Who's Logan Thomas playing against?
They're in a game against Philadelphia. Somebody's gonna have to get their yardage. You know what I mean?
Who's Philadelphia's tight end?
Wasn't it Dallas Goedert or something?
Oh, he's right there. Yeah, he's even more expensive.
So Gesicki's only averaging 7.6 a game because he was silent in game one. Logan Thomas is at 10.1 per game at 3,500, and Philadelphia is 24th in giving up fantasy points to tight ends. So I think I'm going to go Logan Thomas there.
Oh, okay. Liz Meyer, we definitely understand you may have a bone to pick. We will, when we open up that panel, you're definitely welcome to bring it up. So definitely, we'll be pulling that up pretty shortly here. I'll be dropping the link. Go ahead, Color. Go ahead.
All right. So I hate to do it to y'all Buffalo fans, but as long as they're going to keep pricing my defense down, I'm going to keep taking them. Look how far down they got us priced, man.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just saying, man, we could get interceptions. We could get, scoop scores, all kinds of stuff. We had a bad game last week, so what?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good punt. Now, of course, we want to run it back with one of their players. Do we go with one of their running backs to catch us off guard?
Running
With
backs
somebody like maybe
Bills?
Cook or somebody.
No, I wouldn't take the running backs. How
Yeah,
much is
me neither.
DeAndre Swift? How much is DeAndre Swift?
Well, let's finish our stack first.
Sure.
So we want to run it back maybe with Diggs. He'll get his.
Yeah, that might be an option.
Or do we run it back with Gabe Davis and save some money?
But doesn't Gabe Davis have that ankle injury?
He's still listed questionable. This is as of yesterday, so that's old information.
I believe that he was questionable as well, but it's an ankle injury.
He is. What about McKenzie for a backdoor touchdown? If they start having to throw the ball around because they're behind.
I would put Craycraft in.
For a sleeper as a stack with Tua? That's not a bad move.
He did score against Baltimore.
Not a lot of people will have him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For our cheap receiver, he's probably way down here. Let's see, how far down is he? I'm going to have to sort for Miami. Hold on a second. Dang it.
Just search by player right there.
3,000. He is a sleeper. Like nobody would have him on their roster.
That still gives you a lot of money. You could still get Diggs.
Right. That's how we can run it back with Diggs. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now we need 2 running backs and a flex. We got 6,900 per player.
Fournette's playing against Green Bay. That might be
an
option.
Do you envision Derrick Henry having a bad game 2 weeks in a row?
Who are they playing? Las Vegas?
Las Vegas. If they're going to put in Malik, they're going to want to hand the ball to Derrick Henry a lot. But Vegas knows they can't do anything but that. So I can afford Austin Eckler against Jacksonville. That's always a sure bet.
I'd take that.
And how about the fact that Green Bay has nobody to throw to? Let's go Aaron Jones. What do you think about that play?
What does that leave us with? 5,300?
That leaves us 5,300 for our flex. Let's see who we got.
All right.
Dobbins with Baltimore against New England. Darnell Mooney, he ain't done nothing. Breece Hall with the Jets against Cincinnati. Or Michael Carter, one or the other. But you don't know which one. How about Curtis Samuel?
I like Curtis Samuel.
Or Dontrell Hilliard with Tennessee.
I like Curtis Samuel personally.
There's always Robbie Anderson against the Saints.
Yeah. Oh, there's Pierce. There's Deontay Pierce. Or
Jacoby Myers against that team, that defense we torched last week.
Damian Pierce, bro. Damian Pierce is what I was looking for. Houston versus Chicago.
He's not doing much though.
No, but look who they've played. They played like Denver and I can't remember who they played the first game, but Chicago. I mean, do they?
Yeah, Chicago is known for defense.
Yeah.
Let's see how much Chicago's defense is priced up or down. Yeah, they got the second most expensive defense this week. Wow. I ain't touching that.
Crazy.
I'm going to go probably with, man, I'm really liking one of these 2 plays.
I'm going Samuel, bro. That's what I would do.
Curtis Samuel? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like that lineup, guys? Tua, Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Jalen Waddle, River Craycraft, Stephon Diggs, Logan Thomas, Curtis Samuel, and the Dolphins D. We're doing it.
I agree. In fact, I was thinking about it. River Craycraft could eventually develop into that.
Wait. Good point about the Jags D. Can we afford it? Yeah. I'm liking that play because
versus Chargers.
Well, yeah, because the Chargers quarterback's ribs are broken.
Yeah, but he's still playing though. That's
and I've got Austin Eckler. I'm not going to go against my my running back there.
Yeah, I think you should go with the Dolphins D, bro. They haven't let you down yet, have they?
What about the Jets versus Cincinnati? I mean, even if they lose, Burrow is going to be sacked 500 times. I'm almost liking that right there.
Yeah.
But man, I know if
who's Detroit playing?
If we get some kind of great performance by our defense, man, I'm gonna be hating it.
Everybody in the chat, what defense do you think Color should go with?
Dolphins or Jets? I know what they're all gonna say.
I'm going with Dolphins, bro. Top 3 picks and the Jets still suck. CT says Jets.
Take your hats off for a second because think about the Jets playing Cincinnati with the history of their quarterback and taking sacks. Sacks are points for defenses in fantasy.
How much is the Vikings defense?
Too much.
Too much? Okay, that's what I was trying to verify.
Yeah, we got Jets, Cardinals, Commanders, Jaguars, Colts, or Dolphins.
I'm going to say...
It's coming... To me, it comes down to the Jets or the Dolphins because the Rams could totally open things up on the Cardinals if...
Right now, the Jets are leading it.
Jets are leading it?
Yeah, because I got 3 people.
And that's coming from Dolphin fans, so I think I'm going to go with the Jets, man.
Delusional Patriots fan says the Lions defense. They're playing.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one considering nobody. I mean, I have no faith in Kirk Cousins, to be honest with you.
Yeah, don't they have a No, he got traded to Philadelphia. Never mind. I was thinking Slay was with Detroit still, but he's with Philadelphia Eagles, I believe.
The Jaguars have the highest points per, and they're facing an injured team.
That might be a good option too, Color.
The Dolphins got torched last week, and they are still maintaining 7 points per, which tells you, they have the potential to score. That's big.
I'm going. Go ahead, Color.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm going Dolphins. That way, I got something extra to cheer for tomorrow.
There we go.
Leaves us with 200 on the table. That's beautiful. That means we're nice and differentiated.
That's a lot of.
I think the Craycraft play might be sneaky good. What if he hauls in 2 TDs tomorrow?
That's an option.
Quietly, Then again, there's the potential he doesn't get one thrown to him at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Robert says that is what I said. I'm leaning towards the Jags. So he's saying the Jags too is an option.
Eckler's going to have to carry that team.
Well, they got Mike Williams. Don't discount him, man. He filled in for Keenan Allen, no problem.
I don't want to come off Eckler because he's going to have to carry that team, but I don't want to play the defense against him either.
Mm-hmm.
Although he could get over 100 yards, 1 touchdown, and the Jags could still maintain their points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe I should play the Jags.
Kevin Lee says, after we beat Buffalo tomorrow, I don't see a team that can handle our offense until maybe the Chargers, unless they are hurt still.
I'm going with the Jaguars, dude. I'm taking the plunge.
All right, man.
I got RD on another lineup. Matter
Plus,
of fact, we'll take a look at that lineup real quick just to laugh at it.
Did you
Because
submit it? Okay, good.
Yeah, we're gonna laugh at this one because I got like a
Not gonna lie, that
five.
lineup
I got like
is
a 5
fire.
Dolphin man stack. It's crazy.
Let's see
Because
what
it's
you got
like
here.
you heard what I said earlier about everybody getting their touchdowns. It's like, who do I pick? So I got Tua, Mostert, Hill, Waddle, and Gesicki, and the Dolphins defense.
And you still have
if it's a
Stephon Diggs.
bloodbath. If it's a bloodbath tomorrow against Buffalo, then I should eat on this lineup.
Yeah. Damn.
That's the Frito-Lay.
That's crazy.
I should probably change Gesicki out.
No, I'd keep it, bro. I think he's going to score in this game too. I honestly think that you're going to see a River Craycraft touchdown and a Gesicki touchdown. In fact, Alec Ingold could score in this game.
Then maybe I ought to take Mostert out. But I know that big run's coming, dude. I know
That's why I'd keep it. That's why I'd keep it.
But that's like 49 points right there. If Tyreek gets 2, Waddle gets 2, Gesicki gets 2, and Mostert gets 1, that's 49 points.
I don't think Gesicki's going to get 2, though.
No, but that's what I need him to get to make it worth playing him there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Because at 4,300, with 4,400 to spend, if I take him out, you know what I mean? I could find a tight end that can get 2, possibly. Same with Mostert. I need him to get like 100 yards rushing and 1 touchdown.
Iceman, he probably hasn't hit you up because he's looking for better competition. Just kidding.
But the way I'm looking for Mostert to get it is not going to eat up a lot of time. I'm looking for a big 80-yard run and then, salting the rest of it away. I'm keeping it. Hey, so what? Hey, I've lost with better looking lineups than that, so whatever.
Yeah, I understand. I think you should keep it, bro. All right. So those are the 2 awesome color. Any tips for anybody when they're doing DraftKings? Any other tips or anything?
I mean, not off the top. I mean, if anybody's got any questions, I'll be glad to answer. I don't know why. Oh, because it's last. Okay. I am going to show this one here just as an example of, a lineup that failed but still made the money. Thank you, Tua. So this is one that the audience helped me build last week.
Oh, it
ended up winning $2. And it was one of our Tua stacks because we were smart enough to stack him with Hill and Waddle. Got both sets of points for both of them, as you can see, 45 and 43.1 respectively. And Tua rolls in. Tua was at 24 points at halftime. He rolls in with 43.86 at the end of it.
You ranked 565, huh? Wow.
Yeah, and then out of 90, almost 100, almost 91,000. So I think we did pretty well, guys. We nailed Nick Chubb. We are off on Jamal Williams. Detroit, despite putting up all them points, they only rushed for 53 yards. Jerry Jeudy, obviously we saw what happened with Denver and failing to do anything on offense. But I mean, I wouldn't. And Darren Waller did average. If he, has a better performance, Raiders probably win that game. Duvernay, obviously, we saw what he did to us, but he got injured in like the early fourth quarter and couldn't put nothing else up. And then, of course, the Steelers defense, despite having a good game against New England, didn't get any sacks or interceptions, stuff like that would give them extra points. They got 1 interception, but it wasn't enough because New England scored 17 on them. But I don't think that this was a bad lineup. Like, I can't see. Yeah, you could change a couple of these guys out, but you'd be getting just as lucky as I got unlucky. You know what I mean? So it was a good lineup, and as such, it won $2.
Yeah, K-Flex, and basically it depends on. Can you go to where it shows the payout rules, like how it pays out, so we
Yeah,
can
you just
understand?
go right up here, contest details.
Yeah, so
And it shows you what it
essentially,
pays out.
yeah, so he was 500 and what? 525?
Something, right? 500 and...
So between 401st and 800th, you get $2. So that's
right.
why he got that amount.
And for a free tournament, if you hit 10th place, you're getting $30.
Mm-hmm.
That's $30 tournaments that you could enter in after that, you know, which dollar tournaments, the payout structure would be way better than this.
Try hard said, thank you for the $2 donation. Poyer and Hyde both out? Question mark. We got to take this game. Yes, we do. I completely agree.
There's no excuse if we don't.
And did I miss
this
any
is what
other?
you call, this is what you call a team that we should beat. And in order to consider yourself even close to being a contender, you have to beat the teams you should beat. This is why the pressure is actually on Buffalo, because they're the ones that have beat us 7 times. Okay. We are the team they should beat, regardless of their injuries. If they want to call themselves a contender, they need to have depth. They've got to have 53 guys that can still beat the Miami Dolphins. I rest my case.
Definitely, color. So thank you for the donation. I definitely appreciate it. I looked up. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody else that donated. So thank you so much. Yeah. So that's how the payout works. That was definitely a fire lineup, color. I'm surprised you only got $2 out of it too.
Something I find interesting. Jalen Waddle was only rostered at 8%, and Nick Chubb only 8.8. Almost 9%. Like, people totally missed those guys. How did they miss those guys?
Nick Chubb, I kind of understand they were playing the Steelers defense. The Steelers defense, generally is pretty good.
No, that was Thursday. This was last Sunday. They were playing the Jets.
This was last Sunday. That's right. Well, it's the Jets. I guess you're kind of right. I see what you mean. So,
and what about Jalen Waddle?
That I have no response.
8%? Because they thought the lion's share was going to go to Tyreek, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But look at these stats for both of them. Look, they both got the 100+ yard bonus for yardage received.
Oh, so there's a bonus for getting over 100. That's kind of cool.
Correct. Same with running backs. You get a bonus for over 100 yards. So if Nick Chubb would have got another 13 yards, he would have been big time. Yeah.
Yeah, his flex
and then,
was.
Of course, there's Tua. He got a bonus for 300+ yards. That's what actually got him there on the points. Plus the 6 passing touchdowns. Look at that. That's our quarterback. Look at that. You know how long I've been waiting to see that on that spot for our quarterback, man. And look how much I paid for him. And look how much he was rostered.
That's crazy.
3% had him on their roster.
Yeah.
See, that allows you to get the Nick Chubbs and Tyreek and Waddle both on the same lineup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Heck, let's see. One reception, touchdown, 50 yards. I don't know if Gesicki had a better performance than Waller. Hopefully see if somebody's got him on their lineup. Mark Andrews did. So I could have had Mark Andrews there as a run back against us.
Who was number one? Can you go to the person that won it all? I want to compare the lineup.
Yep. Yes. This would basically be the optimal lineup. And Tua was in the winning lineup. Look at that.
Holy crap. This guy won it all with Tua.
Tyreek Hill and Waddle, the double stack, plus Mark Andrews as a run back. See, that shows you right there. The rest is just peppered in because I would have probably only been able to afford those guys. Plus, I mean,
he went with Burkhead and Michael Carter.
But
wow. That's interesting. Very interesting.
How much did I pay for Chubb? 71. I paid 54 for Jamal. But if I change out Jamal at 5,400 for, I paid 54. I paid 54 for Jamal, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy paid 52 for Michael Carter, and I think I got more.
You did. I think he just hit more on the receiving end.
Right. But he got Curtis Samuel in the flex for 4,600, and I had Duvernay in the flex for 43.
Yeah.
So I picked the wrong run back, basically. I needed to have Mark Andrews.
Do you get points for running touchdowns back on kickoffs?
Yes, but no, not for the yardage.
Just for the touchdown?
You might get the yardage if you get the touchdown, but you don't get the yardage otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on the league, of course. But most of them are no, he needs to score. And also, the bonus to that, though, is if you've got the defense for that same guy, like if Hill runs back a touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown, and I've got Hill and the Dolphins defense, I get the touchdown points for both.
Mm-hmm.
Because the punt return for a touchdown is a defensive special team score. Notice it says DST for defense special teams. So if you've got, that's a way you can double. Like if your guy gets a touchdown on a punt return and you also have their defense, you're going to double that over. Happens to, you'll see that on whenever it happens, when somebody gets a punt return, quite often you see the winning lineup. It also has their defense.
Yeah. Very interesting, Color. I'm glad that you at least won something. Definitely paid the money.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's fun to say, hey, we got something for the
you
time
were
we put
very
into
lucky. I mean, you were only maybe one or two people you had swapped out. You could have won a lot more. So you were almost there.
Sure. That's the other thing too. Mm-hmm. Maybe I wouldn't have won the whole thing, but a couple of adjustments and I would have maybe won $20 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's and also look, so the positions
no
paid. There's only 1,890 positions paid out of 91,000.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting.
So it's fun. Just gives you something extra to cheer for in the games you don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care about Denver and Houston, but Jerry Jeudy made it interesting for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
I hear you. Definitely.
So only play with what you can afford. And if you can't afford nothing, do what I do and play all the freeze tournaments until you got something. Yeah, if you hit one of them, as you can see, I hit $2, but my balance is only 9 cents. That's because Pittsburgh screwed me over Thursday night. I turned it right back into a couple of showdown lineups for the Pittsburgh Cincy or Cleveland game, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway. All right, Colors. So let's start moving to Saturday Night Smoke. Okay.
Sure thing, man.
We're gonna do the rundown.
Hey, thanks for letting me get that out because I ran out of. I was it's part of my main cup of coffee and a cup of color, and we kind of ran out of time today.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I'd normally give you like a breakdown or changes that I made to my team. However, for my leagues, to be honest, my Dynasty League, I'm not making any changes. I feel it's good where it's at. And my YouTube League that I'm part of with the guys from YouTube, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm benching Herbert and I'm putting in Tua. So even though Herbert, the projections are a lot higher, I have a feeling that I think Tua is going to do better personally against the Jag or compared to Herbert and the Jags. That's my opinion, especially, with everyone's saying that with this secondary being out, Tua should eat and everything like that. If that's the case, I'm going to take advantage of it, and put up the points. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Who'd I just go with in the flex?
Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. There you
Yeah.
go. Robert. Jared Miller
I
was
think he
Curtis
had what,
Samuel.
21 points last week, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's priced really down, but sure, it's Philadelphia and all that, and they're showing out a outstanding defense, but it's a divisional game. Those games can tend to be high scoring sometimes, and Washington's got to get there some way. I doubt Philly's going to shut them out, but of course, I might be eating my words. Anyway, go
Philly's
ahead, bro.
good though. Philly's good for fantasy wise. If you guys are playing fantasy, Jalen Hurts has been putting up points. That's who I have in my
Well, he
dynasty
does
league.
get those sneaky run points too,
Yeah, exactly. And I just in my opinion, if you have Jalen Hurts, he's definitely a good pick. AJ Brown, that's another guy you can throw in there. If you want consistent running back points, DeAndre Swift, he's been doing very well every game so far, and he was last year too. So with Detroit, I definitely recommend him.
Who's Detroit playing this week?
Ooh, the Vikings. I think it's the Vikings.
See, that's another game where it's like divisional game. This could be one of those games where Jared Goff sneakily has a really good game and reminds everybody why he went to the Pro Bowl a couple times in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like I think Detroit has the capability of winning this game. Very similar to how they neutralized Green Bay last year. But then again, I don't know. That the Vikings do have a better defense, kind of a more balanced defense, I would say. So I don't know. I don't know who's gonna take advantage of that game. To be honest, that's up in the air. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, we're going to be moving on to bring on the panel and everything. I know you guys have been chomping at the bit. I've been seeing some bickering going back and forth in the chat. I just would like to remind everybody, I know this is a Bring a Smoke show, and please bring the smoke, but please be respectful. I don't want to have to put people in the back. I will do that. Also, I know a lot of you want to be able to come in here, and I expect to be flooding the backstage. I'm sorry. I may have to bring people in and out, just so you know, so I can cycle through people. Just so you know, no offense. I want to hear from all of you, but I may have to do that.
You can always switch out for a second if you want to get somebody to say their piece. You can always switch me out for a second,
or myself. And, yeah, definitely.
Yep, and also, who'd you end up going with on that one lineup we were talking about backstage? It came down to Tua or
Herbert? I went with
Herbert.
Tua.
Oh, and don't forget that Herbert's probably injured anyway, ain't he?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I kind of feel like Jags are one of those teams that even if you're like on an elite run or whatever, they can make you pay, kind of similar to what they did to us and the Buffalo Bills last year, right? And their defense is even better this year, and they're better coached for the, who their coach is.
One
right?
could argue all they needed was coaching.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't really have one last season, so it's very possible. But they have a little bit better defense. Their offense has been clicking. Christian Kirk is the real deal. I can see why they overpaid for him, even though I still don't think he's worth what they paid. He's definitely contributing.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I ended up going with Tua though.
Yeah. Right, gotcha. One real quick shout out to Joe Levesque, member who's listening from the break room in Georgia, his new location in Georgia. And how you doing, Crypto, Irving, and also Lance? That's not a bad play if you want to go with the Ravens defense, because you'd like to think that they'd have a get right game. But I think they were firing their defensive coordinator if they didn't. I don't know if you probably just want to stay away from being galaxy brain and just stay away from them. You know what I mean? Although it could work out if they, if it really was us just torching them, then they could still have a decent defense for all we know.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Miss Fins, shout out to you. I don't know if I said that earlier, but shout out to Miss Fins. Everyone, check out her channel. Hit like and subscribe, definitely. All right, Color. Let's do the rundown. I have some history to read about the Buffalo Bills before I open up this panel, so we'll definitely talk about that. So let's do the rundown. And let's get with. Oh, actually, did we have a donation that just popped up? Or no, is that the older one? No, that was the older one. Sorry about that. All right, so let's do the rundown real quick. So you can definitely check out TMI Tuesdays with Tonk and Tonk in color, at usually around 9 p.m. Tonk's not been around; he's been kind of busy, but we will be filling in for him at some point, and he will be coming back shortly. So definitely check that content out. If you haven't seen any of their episodes, go check out their old stuff. Some pretty good information, good stuff to learn. But you can check out color commentary pretty much any day of the week because he goes pretty much almost every other day. Saturdays from now on, cup of coffee with color. I love it. Keep doing your thing, color. I really like your show. Every Saturday night you can check me, Late Night Exhale. It's a panel show. Everybody can come out and speak their mind and get everything off their chest about the week's news and what's to come. And every other day of the week, you can check out El Capitan, breaking down film, putting out videos, the guy that never stops. Definitely check that out. Anyway, but also, we definitely accept donations. We definitely appreciate. Don't have to, but if you can, thank you. It definitely helps out the channel. We use Cash App or Venmo. Just look up money sign the Fins Tailgate or the Fins Tailgate for Venmo. We also accept super chats, and super stickers and everything. We definitely appreciate that. Also, don't forget, we also have our sponsors, Backroom Collections. They have some really awesome artwork. Add some cool piece to your man cave or sports room or home theater room. Definitely check that out. They got some artwork and stuff that I would even put in my kids' room, believe it or not. So definitely check their stuff out. You can save 10% off using the code #TFTG at checkout. Also, our other sponsor, Fanatics. Definitely check out that officially licensed team gear. They got some cool stuff you can wear to the tailgates. They got helmets. They got signed autograph helmets and memorabilia and stuff. Definitely check out the stuff they have. Not just for the NFL. They have everything, every sport you can think of. They got a lot of stuff on Fanatics, so definitely check that out. Make sure you're using the link below in the description. It definitely helps the channel out. And then we have our merch store, Color. We got some really cool stuff here. All different types of stuff for pretty much for everybody. We got stuff for the kids that come in different colors. We got active wear for, for your wife or for any of the ladies that like to watch our show. We got hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. We got some really cool cups and stuff. Like we got the mugs that have our logos on there, so definitely check that out. We got the beer glasses. This one right here. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but the one in the middle is kind of like a beer glass that you get. I definitely recommend that, and I'm actually going to pick up a couple of those to have here at the house. Colors. So definitely check that out. This is some of the tank tops that we have. T-shirts. The hats do come in different colors, so just so you know that some of them are even two-toned, or if you're looking for a specific color, they have a variety. Beanie. And what did you say the code was to save a percentage off of your order using at the merch store is
TFTG 10. Yep,
yeah,
10.
TFT. Yeah, so definitely check that out. Shout out to all of our members, by the way. Shout out to them. We have 3 different memberships you can do. Just so you know, we have Amigos, Familia, and MVP. There's some awesome content you get with that. There's certain special emojis that even me and Color don't even have that you can use. So shout out to all of our members. We couldn't do what we've done without you guys. The reason we're here is for you guys. So we definitely love you all. So shout out to everybody and everybody in the chat too. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So definitely thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Color. You ready for this?
Ali, are you ready for this?
I was born ready. You know it.
I just tried to sing it a little off key so we don't get copyright stricken,
Yeah, here's the new song the Buffalo Bills fans hear every time when they talk about their team. All right, so I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Welcome everybody. Oh, and if you're watching from YouTube or other locations, come over to YouTube. Not YouTube. I'm sorry. If you're watching on either Facebook or Twitch or other locations, come over to YouTube and hit the like button. Join the chat. Join the conversation. We really appreciate it. So everybody's flooding in here. So we got people that want to bring the smoke early. Color. CT, my man.
What's up? Hey, I want to get out real quick. If I can get out real quick, the first zinger, the Buffalo hunt is on, and Tua's got the elephant fucking gun locked and loaded, and we ready. Let's go, baby.
That's hey, the only smoke this coming weekend is going to be what the Buffalo corners see coming from behind Tyreek and Waddle.
Oh, I completely agree with you. And then we got Jan. What's up, Jan?
Hey, what's up? My image doesn't show for some reason, but I'm here, guys. What's up, man? Fins up.
What's up? What's up, Robert? Robert's in the house. Trey's in the house. We got everybody here. How's the family doing?
And by the way, yes, they're saying Poyer is most likely out.
Yeah, I knew that. They had prior to the injury report coming out saying he was questionable, they said it was like really close, like it may even be a game day decision.
You know what? How are you going to put him out there with the bad foot with our speed? You couldn't.
Nah, man, stop that, Todd. Like El Capitan said last night, they are taking guys out, so when they get their ass whooped, they got a built-in excuse. Stop it.
I actually agree. I agree with that now. I think they're.
I just think it's funny that they told us last year when X got hurt to eat shit and you got to play through it, and now their whole freaking secondary's out, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's the reason we lost." Stop it, man! Stop it.
Everybody, welcome Krusty Krab Buffalo Wings.
They had no problem toasting Noah. They had no problem toasting Noah and rubbing it in. So I have no sympathy for them.
All right. So before we start this panel, I want to read off some little history about Buffalo. So let's talk about that. I mean, being a Buffalo fan and
4 Super Bowl losses.
Damn. These are the top 15 worst moments in Buffalo Bills history. All right, that's what we're going to talk about. So being a Buffalo Bills fan is a hard weight to shoulder. It's like committing yourself to always being a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Oh, shit. That requires them to have friends, and they don't have friends. They're just fucking little bitches.
Oh, that's
Why
right.
Can't we
so
friends?
Number 15. Okay, we know the entry isn't really a moment, the in on the field sense. Hell, O.J. Simpson hadn't done a Bills uniform in years when he became more famous for his supposed criminal exploits than his on-field accomplishments.
Hey! All of America watched him in the Bronco. I guess more than more Americans watched that than a Buffalo Bills game with him in it, probably.
Definitely. I know I got more people piling in here in the back. I will get you on momentarily. Let me just continue to read this real quick. So that being said, it goes on to say but we're talking about the guy who was the face of the Bills franchise for the better part of a decade, the guy who was a Hall of Famer and ran for over 2,000 yards one season. Unfortunately, Simpson is better known nowadays for the slowest car chase in history and a pair of gloves. And then I'll read number 14. And just so you guys know that this number 14, I actually respect this guy for a lot of different reasons, and we'll discuss that separately. But they say it's one of the saddest moments. The Hall of Fame QB was one of the great gunslingers of his era and led his 90s Bills teammates to 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. Unfortunately, his last game ever was kind of indicative of his career that never quite got the love that it should have. In his final drive against Jacksonville, Jim Kelly was nailed by a blitzing Jaguar safety and never got up, suffering a concussion. The hushed Rich Stadium crowd watched as their hero was carted off the field on his back, never returned. That's actually not embarrassing in my opinion. That's like just sad.
That's just depressing.
That's depressing and sad. I actually hold on before we go after the Bills for this. Listen, I actually respect Jim Kelly. He's a former Hurricane. You know, I'm not a Hurricane fan, but I'll give him respect. And the guy battled, cancer, and being somebody that supports cancer awareness and finding the cure and everything. I have to give it up to the guy. I'm sorry.
man, for sure.
Hey, I will say this. Jacksonville are the legend killers because they ruined Marino too with the last game.
Definitely. I'm going to bring in someone else here onto the chat. Everybody, welcome Genesis.
What's up, Genesis?
Right. Hello,
Genesis. You bringing the music? I want to listen to music, man.
Not only is the best musical group ever assembled as a band, but I want to say this. I will say this, that it also stands for a new beginning of the Dolphins' dominance. It is the beginning of the Dolphins' dominance of this division. Starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is the genesis of our dynasty. You heard it here first. There you go. The genesis of the Dolphins dynasty. There you have it. And that's no land of confusion.
Any Bills fans?
Everyone welcome Andy Kaufman to the chat. How's it going, Andy?
Thank you.
What is up, sir? Mr. Tony Pepperoni, how you doing?
Dawson Knox's question.
I'm doing good. Look, I didn't realize the Bills have this many guys out till just recently. There's no excuse for losing. There's no look. They're hurt. They're on a short week. They played Monday night. Okay.
Yeah. Can we just agree this as a panel? Can we agree a win is a win, regardless of who's in or out or whatever?
Oh
You win the game. It's not like
yes, it's
but a loss is not acceptable. But I think it's gotten to the point of loss.
It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game.
Tons of games because of injuries.
Play the game.
Tons of games because of injuries.
I have the issue with though. If the Bills thought they had any chance of winning this game prior to all of these injuries, bro, half of these guys would still be playing. The problem is they know they're going to get their ass whooped, and they're like, you know what? Let me save these guys. I'm not going to let them get beat up for nothing. Bro,
well, Mika Hyde's done for the season. He's
I'm not taking them
kindly
kindly though. Still, with all those injuries deficit, I'm still not taking them kindly. But we gonna whoop that ass though.
You can't, man.
Oh, they can't even come up here and defend themselves.
No, that's what I'm saying, Robert.
Fellas, it's a divisional game, man. It's a divisional game. You can't take it lightly at all.
Yeah, I think you got to take it seriously. Even the Patriots, we could have destroyed the Patriots, but we took it seriously, and I think that's how you have to address this game as well.
Oh yeah,
I agree with you. A win is needed, but a loss, I think, at this point is unacceptable.
It's definitely unacceptable.
Half their defense is out, bro. Like we can't.
I know. If we lose, that is wholly unacceptable.
That will be equivalent to losing to Jacksonville last year if we lose this game.
If that happens, Crypto better be like, man, they're dead wrong.
What's up, Alan?
All right. I want to introduce somebody that's coming on the panel. I want to introduce somebody on the panel, and I want to give her a warm welcome because this is her debut on my show, and I really appreciate her coming out. Everybody give Liz Meyer a good welcome in a hand. What's up, Liz?
Let's go.
Liz.
What's going on?
Liz Taylor.
Hey, everyone. I just wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask this earlier when Mark was on here, or on one of the other ones.
Miss Finns.
Oh, it was Miss Finns. If the Dolphins had the same players as the Bills that are not playing, do you think that they still could win? Because I think they could.
On defense? Is you saying on defense or offense?
Yeah, agreed. Nah, on defense, agreed.
On defense?
All the players. If we had the same players that are out.
She's saying if Buffalo was at full strength, can we win? I think that's what she's trying to say. Is that right, Liz?
No.
No, that's not.
If both of us had the same players out.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they could.
Yeah, bro. Tua's gonna outscore at Josh Allen and that, bro. I'm sorry.
I hope.
It's not even close. Not even close.
Technically, if you really want to think about it, we are only one. We're almost in the exact situation they are regarding their secondary, except for the exception of Xavier Howard and maybe either Brandon Jones or Javon Holland. You know what I mean? That's
Jones,
almost the same situation almost.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, because we had to go through how many corners we finally got. Cater Kadu finally showed up, but we originally lost Trill Williams, and Noah really hasn't done anything. So
Byron Jones, yeah, bro, the only one,
yeah.
If you say Byron Jones, yeah, we have Holland. They're gonna Poyer's out, so they're missing their Javon Holland.
Ali, is this Byron's third year, right?
With us, yes, I believe it is his third year with us. Yeah,
I just think, man, I think that we could absolutely, if we had the same people out, win this game, no problem. Bro, so Ed Oliver, yes, he's much better than say a Wilkins or a Siler. However, it doesn't change the fact that if we lost one of them, bro, we still have Raekwon, we still have other guys that you get what I'm saying? Like, I think our defense could still hold their own.
I don't think we win without X, bro. I mean, if we
shout out to Tryhard
both the cornerbacks gone, then it'd be tough for us to win or lose.
I don't know, man.
With both our quarterbacks out.
No, is he X? No. But Crossing can play, and so can Cater Kahoo.
Hey, I will say that.
But that would be like us playing, them playing their rookies.
Javon Holland as well.
I will say this.
Keon Crossan is a fucking established veteran. It is not the same thing as playing their rookies, bro. That's not even close.
Hey, but
I'm talking about with Javon Holland being gone and their safety. That means we wouldn't have Javon Holland.
The teams might combine
what I'm saying is we threw Eric
we wouldn't be able to hold. It'll be hard for us to hold down their wide receivers. That's the point.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm just saying though, Eric Rowe could probably fill in on a pinch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I will say this.
Long-term solution.
I think Dawson Knox will probably roast them in that scenario.
I mean, you might see 100 combined points though. You might see 100 combined points if that were to happen.
So
that'd be nice. I would like it.
Hold up, you guys. Hold up. I want to shout out to this person. So Tryhard7, thank you for the $5 donation. I hope we didn't let our foot off the gas. I don't care if we're up 3 TDs in the third quarter. Keep scoring on these MFers.
Yes,
I completely agree with you. Color has been preaching it since day one.
Yeah,
I think his voice is gone because of it. You have to keep scoring in the third quarter. You have to
hear that.
So
hey, I'm sticking to my guns with my 50 burger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
you.
sticking to my guns.
We lost Liz Meyer, but thank her for coming on the show. You're welcome anytime, and thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. Definitely.
I'm telling you right now, we need. I don't care if we're throwing touchdown passes in the fourth quarter up by 30.
Yeah.
I don't. It goes back to what Jimmy Johnson used to say. It's not my job to stop my players from scoring. It's yours.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly.
No, this
Exactly. Jimmy Johnson couldn't be no more right than that.
I hope this is revenge for us.
These Bills fans got their chest so pumped up, bro. It's crazy.
And if there's a Bills fan watching, much big ups to you for the past 3 years. You've had our head. Now it's our turn to give you.
No. Fuck that, Iceman. No. Those fucking assholes want to talk shit, speak out of their fucking ass because they don't know any better, and then don't have the balls to come up and actually have a debate-based conversation.
Dude, they are bragging about
dumbass little bitches.
Keyboard warriors, baby. Keyboard warriors.
They are bragging about their 6th round pick playing corner, saying he's going to be pretty good running a 5-1.
Oh, you're right. And I forgot they were chanting to us.
Exactly, Todd. You had no idea what's coming.
He ran a 4-5-1. A 4-5-1 going up against either Waddle or Tyreek. Good luck.
They realize that's 0.2 of a second slower than either of our guys fucking ran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're fastest.
See, but the thing is when people don't understand what that 0.2 seconds does, because they're casual fans and they don't understand, bro.
Their fastest corner ran a 4.39. The fastest corner playing for them is a 4.39.
It makes a world of difference.
Dude, 0.2 of a second
and you're telling
equivalent.
No.
Equivalent to it, real quick, information wise. 0.2 seconds in a sub 4.240 means 5 yards difference in that 0.2 seconds. That's a 5-yard difference.
And we're saying
that's a huge fucking difference.
And we're saying Poyer and Hyde are out?
No, just one of them.
No, they're
Just
both.
Hyde.
No,
no.
Poyer's
Poyer
out
was
officially now.
pretty much. Poyer
Bills
was
fans, where
ruled
y'all
out.
at now? Wait
Yeah.
a second. Bills,
I'm
where
starting
y'all
not.
at?
I'm starting not to like this game, fellas. For real, because I feel like the Bills fans are gonna make a lot of excuses because damn near their whole defense is out.
It's chilling.
I'm not gonna lie though, their whole defense is out though, fellas.
Yeah,
I ain't
here.
gonna lie.
No,
Their
hold
whole
on.
defense is out.
They haven't
Yeah,
done
they
a
are.
fucking
They are.
thing
They are. They
since
trying to build
at
an
this point-
excuse.
Yeah, at this
All
point,
right.
I feel like
they're
we lose.
bitching out, bro.
Okay.
Well, you're
let me
right,
get the panel's
Trey.
attention. Let me
They
get the
trying to get
panel's
themselves
attention,
a
please.
pass.
Let
I
me
feel
get the
like
panel's
They
attention.
trying to
if we
wait till the
lose at this
December
point,
game.
man, it's an indictment on us and our defense.
Okay.
It
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna make a few
If
comments,
our
and I
offense don't
also
produce, man, come on now.
I wanna read off some more
Yeah, we
information for
have
you
to
guys.
produce
But
now. This should be like a college football score. If it's not anything other than a college football score,
I will
then
never
we're in
give
trouble.
any NFL game an estimate of a college football score.
Y'all
I
gonna
got
let
you.
Why
Ali
not?
talk
It's
on his own show
it's
or
like
what?
we're playing against college players.
He wants to
talk on
talk.
his own show or what?
All right. So I've been trying to get you guys.
Last
attention.
week's game was a shootout.
Crypto. Hold on, Ali, trying to.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. All we go.
All right. So thank you. So essentially, that's why I asked. It doesn't matter who's in or out. A win is a win, regardless. All right. It is based on who's out. Yes, it's our game to lose. We have to win this game. I do believe Tua needs to definitely be solid, and the defense definitely needs to hold up. Right. So I agree with all of that. But regardless of who's out, I don't really care what the situation or the context was, because we play the game for a reason, and it doesn't matter. All that matters is who's won the game at the end, and that's what goes into the record books. You know what I mean? No, there's no asterisk mark that says, but this team had a bunch of injuries. There's none of that. I mean, how many times has the not the Bills, but let's say the Patriots have cheated against teams, and is there any asterisk mark next to their name that they've won the game? No,
Nope.
there isn't, regardless. So none of that stuff. I don't really care. I don't really care what the Bills excuses are. It doesn't matter. But if we want to talk about fans, I guess based on what I'm reading here, their fans' history of being disgruntled or some nasty fans goes way
They
back.
are nasty fans.
Even in the 60s. Listen to this. So back in the days before the AFL NFL merger, the Bills were the top dogs of the AFL. They actually won the 1964 and 65 AFL titles. Congratulations, Buffalo. You actually won something. While stomping basically they hold on,
They didn't win shit because they didn't.
But it don't count for
hold
anything.
on.
Before the
Give me the
merge,
respect,
though,
please. Hold on.
All right, sorry.
Give me the respect. The team led by future Congressman Jack Kemp at QB looked primed for a third straight title. Sounds familiar? 90s Bills fans, going to back Super Bowls. Yeah. Then they fumbled the opening kickoff of the championship game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Kemp threw an interception around Kansas City's goal line, and suddenly one dynasty, the Bills, were done, and another was formed. The Kansas City Chiefs was being born. Just to make it more fun, disgruntled Bills fans hurled rocks and chunks of ice at the Chiefs players as they ran off the field. Wow. That's what the fan base is known for in history, dude. That's kind of crazy. That's very, very, wow. Talk about classy. Yeah, that's some shit right there. My favorite moment in Bills history. Sure, the big storyline in the Super Bowl was the thrashing of the Washington Redskins put on the Bills. Yeah, that was a thrashing. But Bills fans should have known it was going to be a long, long, long day of their own for their team when star running back and future Hall of Famer at the time, I believe. I'm not sure if Thurman Thomas is in the Hall of Fame yet, is he? Do you guys know offhand?
I don't think he is.
Not yet. Okay, but couldn't find his helmet before the game started. Backup Kenneth Davis took the first handoff from Jim Kelly, while Thomas and the Bills equipment staff were nuts searching for his helmet on the sidelines. Oh my God, people! Are you kidding me? It's probably buried next to Jimmy Hoffa. Let me tell you.
Oh
Probably
shit!
found it afterwards, though.
Yeah, that's where his helmet is. Let me tell you.
Hey, is that where that's the same place where Waldo's at, right? Where's Waldo?
I love that book.
Maybe that might be where it's at.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah. So anyway, I agree with you guys with different takes that you guys have. I do think that we should take the game seriously. It is our game to lose. I know Trey's not very happy because there's all these injuries, and you want to have a good sight that your team can actually beat the team. I get that, but it doesn't matter. You want the link again,
Ali? You know what bothers me the most about it is no one's going to give Tua the respect he deserves still.
I understand.
No matter what he does.
And that's
no matter what he does.
You think he's gonna get the respect that he deserves after this game if he ball out again with half?
Nope, I don't. They'll say they will say.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They will say.
But Todd, he's got more than enough opportunity the rest of the season to do that.
I agree, but it would be nice to quiet the narrative quick.
Dude, the narrative
the
changed a little bit already, anyways.
They haven't won nothing.
Not with a lot of the public media. I want to see them eat their words.
Hold up.
Woo!
The narrative changed.
Doggy. Hey, Ali, my bad. I gotta say this real quick.
He's got 16 more games to prove that. You don't need the Buffalo Bills game.
We're texting, and we haven't done it yet. So I'll do it just to get everybody up. Woo! Let's go, baby.
I'm sorry, CT. CT. Hold on. CT, dude, you gotta do this again. You gotta do it like me. Woo! That's how you do it.
Oh,
yeah.
your boy.
Yeah,
everybody welcome.
Don't worry, Todd. We got the December game in Buffalo for him to do it to quiet them. Don't worry, he'll have the December game in Buffalo to quiet them.
So, did anybody want to take a ride out to the L Bar in Fort Lauderdale to try to talk to those Bills fans, tell them to get the heck up out of there? Because I would have done it if I was in Florida.
And they got planes.
Alex, come in, bro. You in? You know the built-in excuses already, man. I'm so tired of this bullshit already, bro. We're gonna whoop your ass this week. We're gonna whoop your ass later in the season, and then if you can somehow find your ass in the playoffs, and you got to come through Miami on the way to that Super Bowl, we're gonna whoop that ass a third motherfucking time. Let's go.
Yo, CT, did you see that? I think it was South Beach or Las Olas, bro. That shit was filled with blue, bro. Bills Mafia, bro. That shit was so disrespectful, bro. I can't wait to send their ass home in Buffalo crying, bro.
Are you sure that wasn't the flashing blue lights arresting the drunk Bill fans? I'm just asking.
They did the same thing last year in the
Getting arrested.
And I last year I came across blasting a fight song by Miami. Across that last season when I was there.
The last Bills game I went to, and I want to say it was 2007 or 8. There was like 40 Bills fans that got arrested in South Beach the night before because they got so drunk that they were falling over and everything.
Losers,
bro, it's just, I love it, man. Y'all bring your smoke. Not a single one of y'all.
I went to the
y'all
game.
Been talking behind your keyboards and your screens, and not a single one of y'all showing up. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Always with this.
I'm keeping it real. I'm excited for this win. I'm keeping it real. As a Dolphins fan, we came out here last year, even though X was hurt, we still kept the energy. We still came out and said we were going to win. And they want to play this, and I hate to say it, but they want to play this pussy shit and be like, oh, I got my built-in excuse. No. Because when you find yourself a game and a half behind in the freaking division race, and we're going to tear off a bunch of wins after Cincy, too. We're getting Cincy, and we getting these guys. Bro, we're coming into your house to own it in December. Let's fucking go.
It's revenge.
I went to the last.
I hope you're right, CT, because
Ali, we gotta.
The weather ain't gonna be favorable.
Hold on.
We gotta
Matter of fact, the hour by hour forecast for tomorrow has thunderstorms at about 5 or 6 a.m. and then everything in the Hard Rock, and this is located on the Hard Rock. Showers may start between 3 and 4 p.m. However, the percentage of that is only 25%. So again, if we can get through most of this game without pouring rain, that's all it's going to take for us to score that 50 burger.
Hold on. So Richard McLean, hold on. Richard McLean says, watch out for the Jets. The only thing you have to watch out for is for them crashing, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Ali, go one comment above that. If that man has the balls to come up here, I will drop off to let him up.
Me too. I want to talk tomorrow.
Come on, Josh Allen.
Hey, yeah, Josh Allen, that's funny.
They suck each other off.
Come on, Josh.
Hey, let's not go. Hey, let's not go there. We're not gonna. Nah. Let's not go that far. Listen, we can talk shit.
Hey, can I get a volunteer? Can I get a volunteer to drop down? It's not Josh Allen.
I will drop down. I will drop down. I said it.
It's not Josh Allen. It's not Josh Allen, though. You got me? Okay.
I got you, dog.
I'm gonna drop you down and bring up Liz Meyer. You're back. How you doing?
Liz.
Doing good. I wanted to give a shout out to John Federlin in the chat. He had a great idea about one of the other people in the chat would have to wear a Dolphins fan. I want to expand that and say all Bills fan, if we beat them, has to wear a Dolphins for the whole year.
I would say they would. They definitely should. Yeah, I completely agree.
They would renege on that faster than a game of spades with your head.
Yeah, but then we can call them out on it, though.
Oh yeah, they're still not going to do it.
I can call them out either way.
Master at Twerk was supposed to be wearing a Dolphins jersey last year, and he done finagled and falafeled his way out of that bullshit. They're never going to live up to their end of the deal. Stop that.
Hey, Josh Allen.
I love you, Liz, but they're never going to do that.
Hold up.
I know, but it would be funny.
Well, hold on. The Bills fans are calling out Robert, so I want to hear what Robert has to say. Go ahead.
Josh. Hey, Josh, if you want to come up here and talk like a man instead of a little fucking 3-year-old girl hiding behind a keyboard, all the props in the world, and we can have a conversation about teams and what they've done. But if you're going to be a little bitch and sit there and hide, shut the fuck up and get out of here. You goddamn cock-guzzling whore. Because until you beat us...
Hey, Robert.
We got ladies watching the show,
Comment down on that. Let's comment down on that. Hey, you want to comment down that, so whatever, that's fine. But let's not go there.
I don't have to calm it down.
Wilkins is trash. Now you're trolling.
Hey, Josh Allen.
Come up here and sit there and actually prove your point and have a conversation.
Hey, Josh Allen, I got one thing to say to you. Just look at my profile pic, and that says it all right there towards you, bro. That says it right there towards you. Towards you. That goes for you, Josh Allen, is the next Elway, whatever. Josh Allen's a freaking bum. That's all he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's the Josh Allen guy.
He damn sure enough ain't the next John Elway. John Elway's been to multiple Super Bowls and won multiple Super Bowls, so he's far from John Elway. John Elway's won a Super Bowl or two, and he's been to way the hell a lot more than Josh Allen would ever think.
John Elway's never won a Super Bowl.
John Elway won his 2 Super Bowls in the end of his career. That means that, dude, you guys are not going to win a Super Bowl for another 10 years, maybe 12, based on that assumption.
Let me just say this.
Let's get him, Ollie.
In the words of The Rock, this is what exactly it's going to go. Josh Allen on the sideline is going to go, oh, dear God.
He's going to be crying.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Josh Allen's going to go like this. Oh, dear God, please don't let me get back on the field against the Miami Dolphins defense.
Turn that some bitch sideways and stick it straight up. You can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Buffalo is the biggest choke artist in sports history. They lost the 4 Super Bowls, and then last year in 13 seconds they coughed it up.
There's a difference too. Hold up. There's a difference there, Filthy Cat. freaking I'm up here and I will have a debate and actually have a conversation, you guys won't come up and have a conversation. So if you want to argue a point or a viewpoint with me, come up and do it. Otherwise, go back in your hole and hide.
Agreed. Agreed. If you got the balls, come on and let's talk.
Hold on, guys. Let me finish exactly what's going to happen. All right. So he goes, "Oh dear God, please don't let me get back on the field because the Miami Dolphin defense is killing me right now. I'm pissing down my leg right now, and I'm scared of Christian Wilkins and Jalen Phillips coming to attack me, and because I have a bunch of nobodies in my secondary that can't stop the Dolphin offense. Please, God." And then God's going to go like, John. No, my name is John. It doesn't matter what your freaking name is.
There you go.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Agreed. And this is where I think, again, it truly does come into the, conversation with, at some point, we know when this offense gets a lead, it plays into our defense's hands. And if we can come out and start out scoring them, we get up. Hey, he threw four in the fourth. Fuck, why can't he throw 4 in the first? If they're down 28-0, it's going to be a long fucking day.
And normally I would say that's ridiculous. We won't get 28 against that defense. But that secondary, we could score. Man, this could be a bad game for this.
All right. Hey. So we got a Bills fan up here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, who wants to step down? I'm going to bring Color down first. Is that okay, Color?
No. I'll go. I told you if a Bills fan came up, I'd step down.
What's up, Todd?
All right. So let me drop you down, Todd.
What's up, Urban? What's up, Crypto?
All right. So you guys ready for this man? This man is a Bills fan. Let's see what he's got to say. Everybody, welcome Maston Park up in here.
Maston Park, man. Yo, what's going on, man?
Let the games begin.
Let the games begin, baby.
Hey, hold on. Before Maston Park goes, hold on one second, bro. Before Maston Park goes, let's just give him a reminder what happened to the Ravens.
Oh, yes, this is just the rubber bullets, right, for crowd control. They're hard rubber bullets, but listen, these boys ain't made out of crows.
Jewish throws and accuracy about to put them out, baby.
Buffalo Hunt.
Yeah. So, how's it going, Master Park? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing good.
I'm feeling
That's good,
Brian
man.
Cox right now, bro. I'm feeling like Brian Cox
listen,
right
man.
now. Brian Cox energy.
Okay. Well, first of all, man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the panel and all that good stuff. Now, since we got that out the way, listen, man, I done sat back for the last 36 hours chilling and just hearing y'all just talking out of your ass, especially that damn Robert, man. You got all this WWE energy, man, but
you live in your mother's basement.
Actually, I don't.
All right, let's actually have a conversation.
Just like the Bills done.
What do you disagree with? Is your secondary not in major trouble?
Yeah.
Is your defensive line have significant injuries?
Yeah, what about it?
Do we have a chance, or you know, blow us out 42-10 like all you assholes were talking about?
No.
Okay, then.
But what I'm saying, so
it doesn't matter what you think.
All I hear. Hold on. First of all I hear is a bunch of hypocrisy from y'all. Every time you want to mention about, the Bills that had, the nice little win streak against the Dolphins. Oh, it was last year. Oh, we got a new team. That's great. That's fine. I respect that. But then I hear people like TD that come on talking bullshit. Oh, well, you only beat us when you.
Are you surprised at my tears, sir?
You fucking A.
Strong men also cry. Strong men also cry.
Talk. Straight up. Like, I don't get it. I respect y'all. I respect y'all team. I'm not one of these idiots out here talking about, 50-14. No, we will have challenges, but it's the next man up. And if y'all win tomorrow, you know what you're going to hear from me? Good game. And I might have to put on some bullshit ass Dolphins gear because of the bet I made yesterday with Shake Money. It ain't just, go ahead.
Robert, hold on. I want the first say on this. So, Maston Park, I understand that you may be disturbed because of the bullshit bantering back and forth and saying shit. I get that. But it was your fan base on the NFL Network, that was chanting, Tua sucks before you even played the Titans. So you guys did it first. You threw the first rock.
Yeah.
So you have to deal with your own mud, bro. That's all.
Hold up. Oh, wait, let me grab the floor next.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Robert. You're fine.
Go ahead. So, Maston Park, when it comes to a respectable take, I am all good with it. I do not think this will be my bad. I do not think this game will be a cakewalk for either team. Right? But my issue is win it. And I've dealt with it with a large portion of your fan base, and that's the fan base I'm calling out. That they are putting up ridiculous score predictions, literally are giving the Dolphins no chance, and acting like it's going to be a kick in the park. And even if you just go look at the chant right now, Josh Allen the next Elway, it's hilarious that we can't even beat your backups. Sit all your starters in and play only your backups and see what happens.
Listen,
and I respect you for coming up and having the courage to state your opinion and actually have a discussion about it. You are not the type of individual that I'm calling a crackhead or stupid or dumb or idiotic. I do not think this is going to be a cakewalk for either team. I think it's going to be a 7-point game. And if you didn't have the injuries that you had, I would say you have the edge.
Daddy loves you guys.
I just want to have sensible conversations.
You want to know something?
But go ahead.
Master Park, I just want to say this, man. I respect you. Appreciate you coming up, and hope you're having a great night. And
no doubt. Happy Saturday, y'all.
Bless you and your family as well.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of the what Robert said, I believe that we're actually going to hold Bills to 17 points.
No, this is gonna be.
I think the Dolphins win.
This is gonna be a dog fight, bro.
Win 31.
It's gonna be a heavyweight fight, bro. This is gonna be a
I
heavyweight fight
love to
between
get
two
score
loaded teams, bro.
predictions and explanation.
That's two.
Man,
That's
he's
two
bringing the smoke tonight, bro.
That's two after he beats the Bills.
So hold on, Alex, real quick. So I get the Dolphins scoring, 31. It's like, okay, fine, our secondary beat up or whatever, but it's no excuse because trust me, at the end of the day, if y'all was missing half y'all lineup, I would, you know what? I would take the win. Yeah. I would be happy as hell. You wouldn't get no excuses from me, but I wouldn't. But it would be like I wouldn't be talking shit afterwards. I'll just be like, you know what? We got the dub. Off to the next game or whatever. But considering the history, if y'all want to talk a little shit, that's fine. Because when we was putting up, video game numbers on y'all, under different circumstances or whatever, it was like, well, look what I can do. So yeah, so at the end of the day, talk your stuff. I don't care.
No, and I get it. But I want to say I respect you for coming up and talking.
Oh yeah.
Robert is exactly right, and so is Todd. We respect guys like you, bro. We want to come have a logical argument. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So,
I want to see if it's gonna make me throw up.
My thing though is in this situation, something you said kind of irritated me for that simple reason.
Right.
One of those things was, again, I wouldn't come out and talk shit. And I get it, and I understand where you're coming from. I would agree with you if, and here's the big if.
Right.
That's not an if because it didn't happen. When we were playing with Byron Jones injured, he was playing injured. Xavier Howard was out of the game, and y'all beat us by 14 points, and y'all talk so much shit. You talk more shit than a Christmas turkey.
Yeah, they
about beating us with Byron injured, playing, and X out of the game.
Okay.
That's where you came out and said hypocrisy earlier.
Oh, right. Oh,
and
yeah,
I
definitely
found
got
that
hypocrisy.
Very funny.
Y'all definitely got hypocrisy. That's beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because all I hear is when it's convenient for y'all to say that last year didn't matter, then y'all say it. But as soon as y'all be like, oh, but you know what? We held the Bills to 10 points going into the fourth quarter last year. So what? Either last year mattered, either it mattered or it didn't matter.
So
you have smoked yourself retarded.
And I agree with you, though, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not that kind of fan. I'm not that fan, but you have to admit that, every year fucking matters.
Yo.
But
me. It's not Chris.
It's Ali. Oh my God!
I got the reins tonight.
I told y'all earlier, Ali was bringing the fire, and y'all didn't listen.
Bring that smoke, bro.
Ali can bring the fire,
Ali's at the controls, baby. Ali's at the controls.
But it just seemed.
All right.
Hold on, let me say this.
I
Let
want
me say
to
this
do
real
a
quick.
song one
Go
time,
ahead.
Ali. I wanted to do a song, just one time, please.
Okay, one, but then we're letting Maston Park speak his piece because I have a comment for him. Go ahead.
All right, that's enough, Ali. I appreciate it. Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I want to hear what
tonight.
Maston Park has to say, and then I have a comment for him.
I guess the main thing has been aggravating me about some of y'all. I mean, I can understand y'all happy that y'all got Tyreek and everything. I respect that. But every time, but what pisses me off is that, look at Tyreek. Hold on, time out. All I hear is, look at Tyreek. Oh, my bad. All I hear is like, look at what Tyreek did against the Bills. He's your daddy. It's like, look at 13 seconds.
Daddy loves you guys.
Everything is about what I'm saying.
Love is coming from daddy.
No, listen, everything is about what someone else has done to the Bills, riding their coattails. But let's talk about what you are going to do to the Bills. I don't want to hear about, the Chiefs did this and another team did that, or you want to talk about Super Bowls that was like 30 years ago. Y'all brag about some championship that was back in the 70s and 85% of your fan base wasn't alive. Think about it. You could be a Dolphins. Think about
what championship do y'all have to brag about?
Let me talk. You could be a fan. You could have been a fan of the Dolphins for the last 45 years, and you still wouldn't know. You still wouldn't have no emotional attachment to that championship. That's the reason why y'all fan base is starving for a championship, just like we are, because the championships that y'all do have, 85% of your fans can't relate. Y'all know about them.
Doesn't
That
matter.
might be
None of
happy
your
about
fans
them.
can relate because no fan of yours has watched the
Right,
Super Bowl.
100% of y'all
So
can't
stop
relate.
it.
0-4. Exactly.
But hold on, but keep it real though. At some point, if you gotta dig 50 years in the past about something, does it really matter? I mean, shit, the Chicago Cubs won a championship in 1914 or wherever the hell year it was.
Stop it. They won it in my lifetime. Stop it.
Y'all the same position with this. I've been to the
Hold on. What did you say? One in your lifetime? What was you like, 5?
No,
Buffalo Bills.
This was in 2016.
Hey,
Stop
let
it.
me go real quick. Crypto, let us
I'm talking about the Dolphins.
I've heard.
I'm talking about the Cubs. You can't talk about the Cubs and get away with it. I'm not letting them get away with it.
We're going to nip this in the bud tonight, man.
Listen.
sir.
Listen. All right. I've heard you guys, but I'm talking about the Buffalo fan base, okay?
Right.
Not specifically you.
Well,
I've
that's fine.
heard all the spewing. They've come on our show and clipped us saying certain things out of context, blasting it all over YouTube. You know, you guys have talked shit. I already just read history that you guys threw rocks and ice at the Kansas City Chiefs. I've heard all this shit about Buffalo. Buffalo's the best team. They have an elite quarterback. Really and realistically, you guys are a 95-year-old virgin, can never get in. Getting it done.
Shit.
That's what the Buffalo Bills are.
Like
All right. They never get it done. Right.
Hold on. What have y'all
Hi,
got done
bridesmaids.
or most of
Hi,
your fans
bridesmaids.
time watch?
You're a
Nothing.
bridesmaid, bro. You'll always be a fucking bridesmaid.
Nothing. Y'all got nothing done. Except it was like 50 years ago. Fine. Congratulations on your championship 50 years ago. Y'all so desperate right now. Y'all got to take 2 games and tell me, oh, look at Tua. He's leading in the field. It's 2 games. Y'all desperate as hell. 2 games and all of a sudden you're
you guys have
champ?
0, just like all the Bills fans' bank accounts. Talk is cheap.
Stop. You want to talk about, look at all the Bills fans leaving shitty ass Buffalo coming out to Miami.
It don't matter if you beat us, bro.
Besides South Beach, y'all shit look like a fucking third world country. Stop it. Take South Beach away.
Oh my God.
That's funny because I've been to Buffalo multiple times.
And we all know in this, we all know in the country who got the most idiot people that live in. You know, and it's so funny that y'all want to talk about, oh, Miami is so good. Oh, look at the weather. Y'all got every geographical advantage to field a good team, and y'all still can't. Y'all got good weather and no taxes, and y'all still can't field a good team.
We don't,
bro. We got respond now.
He wanted to
we got cold and blizzards, and we can still get people to come play for us.
Robert,
and love it.
I took your leash off. Go ahead, man. Go for it.
So, Maston, like, you want to bring up talking about championships. One, your fan base has done it, hands down. It's not even close. We've heard it. Your fucking radio stations have called for an undefeated season. That's not going to fucking happen. Your QB is probably one of the best in the league. That's great. That's fine. But you guys had the audacity to act like we are absolutely absurd and ridiculous. No, not even close. You guys are making bad assumptions, bad bets. You're writing checks you fucking can't cash.
No, that's y'all.
Out. No, go look at the fucking chat and see what the fuck you're.
Look at the fan forum master part.
Real quick.
Do the Bills
You're talking about my comment though. I would like to respond when you're done, Robert, because he responded to my comment, and I'd like to respond.
Okay. You can't sit there and try and call people out and say like, "Hey, you're a fucking idiot. Don't say shit about my fan base."
Oh no, I'm not saying that. What I'm just saying, can we talk about something that happened before the Nixon and happened after the Nixon administration?
You know what? The bottom line is
when you got to default to something that happened 50 years ago, that get kind of lame after a while.
All right, fine.
Yeah, are we playing in the 70s or are we playing in the 21st century?
In 60 years.
What have y'all done in the past?
But
you want to go up and talk about 50.
And what have y'all done on your watch?
What have you done? Because we got
we're in the same boat. Listen. You know what?
We're in the same boat.
I'm 46 years old, and I ain't never seen the Dolphins do shit. So from my perspective, as a guy that's pushing 50, I ain't saying shit about Buffalo.
You want to know what's funny about that?
I'm pushing 50, and y'all ain't won shit.
And you know what's funny about that?
You ain't won shit either.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm not saying that we have. But we still
and you're right. We haven't done shit.
But then why y'all motherfuckers walk around not
y'all sound like the senior citizens. Oh, back in my day, man, I had it going on, man. Yo, listen, it was cool, but can we kind of move on from it? To use as the basis of our
argument. Maston, regardless, Maston, it doesn't matter what you say, we're still the 5th winningest organization in the Super Bowl era. Regardless, no matter how many games you beat us, we're still number 5.
You know what's so funny about
all the fan base 50 years ago.
Opportunity. It doesn't matter what you think.
No, my whole point is you want to talk about 50 years ago and how we love our Super Bowl 50 years ago. Okay, that's fine and dandy. The problem is your fans can't even fucking reminisce about a fucking Super Bowl 50 fucking years ago. So
who said we tried living in the damn past? And y'all want to default to something that happened. That sound corny and fake.
1-2.
We talking about what's gonna happen on Sunday, and as soon as a Bills fan come up, y'all lost 4 Super Bowls. Who gives a damn? It's over and done with. Can we talk about now?
Nah.
All right, Massanet Park. You want to
Hey,
talk?
nah, Iceman, you missed it. It's not that. It's this. One in the pink and one in the stink against Buffalo tomorrow, baby.
All right, hold up. Legit question. If you want to talk about more recent events,
y'all never want to see.
Hey, Ali, you really need to
recent.
I'm 40.
Hey, what part of recent are we talking about? Are we comparing our teams now, or are we talking about what happened 50 years ago? Make up your mind.
No.
30 years ago, you lost your Super Bowl. 30 years
Hold
ago, you
up.
didn't do anything either. So welcome to the time zone.
But listen, I'm not talking about what happened 30 years ago.
right,
Y'all want to bring it up. I want to talk about what I want to talk about what happened in recent history. I want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow. I want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow.
What the hell?
But we can't even talk about what's going to happen tomorrow because every time the Bills name come up, y'all always default about what's happened and a time frame. Who cares about?
Maston, if you would have done your job and actually beat the Patriots and been relevant in the 2000s and the 90s, they wouldn't have 6
Why
rings.
is
the only people? No, you wanted to talk about recent. Let's talk about the recent stats. You guys got swept almost every time. The only person that actually interfered with the Patriots in their runs was the Dolphins. You guys have had it
Exactly. Why we're the only team that interfered. If y'all would have did y'all job, they wouldn't have no dynasty.
Time out. Interfering. Y'all was nothing but a speed bump in the way. Y'all got a couple more wins. Congratulations. But at the end of the day,
no, we got more than enough wins against Tom Brady. We're the only team that have more wins against Brady than any other franchise in history.
Necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? Probably not. No, but I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Fine, you got a couple more wins.
Buffalo definitely likes the taste. Buffalo definitely loves the taste.
Nothing. It got y'all nothing. So why is y'all bringing it up? We beat Tom Brady a couple times. We had a miracle. We all got our ass whooped in the fucking division.
You did.
That's like comparing who's the biggest loser. Stop it.
Okay, so the past.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna reset this bitch here. I need you guys to calm it down a little bit because I can't hear what anybody's saying. Maston Park's trying to bring wisecracks, and I can't hear what he's saying. Not like it matters, but in addition, I can't hear what anybody else is saying. So let's try to calm it down a little bit. My eardrums kind of like blowing apart, and I'd like to hear the game while I'm at the game tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm gonna bring you guys back up. Calm it down a little bit.
Aye, Ali.
By the way, I have exclusive footage of Buffalo Bills fans after the game.
I love that movie, Benchwarmers. I love it.
Exactly, Iceman, Ali. Exactly.
Where's that at?
On top of that,
I'm 40.
Josh Allen's been really good.
Wait, let's have Mason his floor. Yo.
We need footage to them in a straitjacket. That's what we need, Ali. Put a straitjacket.
Josh
CT,
Allen
you did not get kicked. That was everybody. I'm sorry, man. That was just everybody for everybody. That's all
but the years before that, he was not good.
Say shit.
Like his first couple years, he wasn't.
Oh,
I will make my determination on 2 at the end of the year. The last 2 games, he's played really, really well.
But Mason, you've had on the past 3 years. You're nice as hell. No, that's a fact. But Mason,
I gotta be honest.
Nice
I will make
that's
my determination at the end of the year and keep it honest. The Bills have had 3 good years, and I won't take that away from them.
That's
they
facts.
have.
That's facts.
And I can't. But if you would have moved off Josh Allen after year 2, or if he would have shown you another year like he did in year 2 or year 1, you would have moved and you would still be sitting in the same boat we are right now, hoping you have a quarterback that's the right person.
Mm-hmm.
And your franchise would be muddling.
Right. But that's the difference, though.
Hold up.
I'm listening.
Hold on.
We aren't through our year 3 yet. You also played Tua at a point where he didn't have the coaching staff that Allen had to support him, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, it was questionable.
And that your line has been better than ours. Fair point? Yes or no? Your offensive line has not been better than our offensive line?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the offensive line. Hold on, I would say our offensive line is better y'all's, but I don't know about all this Paul Billion talk, acting like we got the top 5 O-line in the league. No, y'all can stop that.
No. Hold up.
I be hearing that kind of talk.
Let me say this real quick. If you guys have an iPhone, just ask Siri who's the number 1 team right now in the NFL.
Like,
just say that.
I actually want to finish the conversation and actually hand it out the right way.
Shout out to MCJB for that too.
We will ask that question, Iceman.
You feel me? That was MCJB though.
Matt,
So shout
I'm
out to
not
him.
saying you have a top 5 O-line, but it definitely wasn't 32nd, right?
When Allen came into the league, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. In 2018, the Bills had a bottom 5 offensive line, and it wasn't even close. He had bottom 5 weapons. Matter of fact, I would say that Josh Allen weapons, his rookie year was worse than what Tua ever had.
Let's actually be real about something. Hold on. Let's actually talk about something real here. It took your quarterback 3 years to become the man that he is now. Right?
That's facts.
And your fan base, just like our fan base, critiqued the shit out of Allen. I know they were calling for his head out of there after year 2. Right? Yep. That's a fact. I can go back and show you the YouTube videos I've watched. All right.
Same for Tua.
But you know what?
No, Master. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you interject.
That's all good. Yeah.
All right. So the thing is that you guys had all the same issues that we had at some point, and you guys are sitting here
smoking that loud.
getting in your feelings, calling for saying Tua sucks, and trying to go after any Dolphin fan, getting any diss you can, because the real reason that you guys are doing that is, you know that Allen isn't going to be the only elite QB in this division anymore. You guys are afraid because no longer are you the top man anymore.
Just ask Siri, bro. Just ask Siri.
All right, you're just nothing better than the side bitch standing next to the real bride that's going to win this division.
And you know what?
That's the fact. That's the golden child.
And y'all sound like the sucker kid that was getting bullied, and because he went on and got a gun, Tyreek. Now all of a sudden he's talking.
Just like I told Josh Allen.
Whoa, that's no different than you getting Stephon Diggs. That's a fucking.
And when we got Diggs, you didn't hear
We're not
nothing
talking
from
about
us.
guns. There's children listening.
Okay, excuse me. But y'all get my point. Excuse me for the analogy, but y'all get my point.
Wait, let me
I don't get your point.
Let me make it clear for you.
Go ahead, Mason. Go ahead.
Josh Allen came to the Bills as a project. Josh Allen approved every year that he was actually in the league, and as he approved, guess what? He got more weapons. And as he got more weapons, he gave those weapons the best years of his career, to the point to where it seems like, you know what? You did good with this, we'll give you more. Well, you did good with this, let's give you more.
Okay, I can see that.
At no point, hold on, one last thing. At one point, it's one thing for the fans to go back and forth about, whether he's not the guy or if he is the guy. But I tell you one thing, Josh Allen ain't never got benched, and he never got tempted to be traded. And the team did everything that they could to try to give him the most talent around because they believed in him.
And you were lucky enough that you didn't have Flores as your coach, because
that's a fact.
The Jets took our sloppy seconds with Adam Gase. If y'all had taken some sloppy seconds from us, he would be setting your franchise back 10 years too.
Yeah,
so
but it starts at the top. Y'all have no loyalty to no one in y'all organization. Y'all pay Xavier Howard. Y'all let him bully y'all into some money to the point to where he threw it. Time out. He threw y'all teammate under the bus to get his bread. What kind of loyalty is that?
Byron Jones when he told him I'm better than him?
Yes.
Because he is.
Hold on, but why you gotta bring up another player to get your money?
No loyalty.
No loyalty.
The fact that Xavier Howard got his money after he signed it and then got his money again.
Mason, we
no
talking about
loyalty.
No loyalty because he didn't throw his teammate under the bus supposed to do it. They didn't want to pay that man, but he bullied y'all into it.
He was right though. He was right though.
So because he's right, that gives you the excuse. So because he's right, that gives him the excuse to throw his teammate under the bus to get his money.
Bro, I will be very interested to see what you guys do next year when it comes to re-signing all your players, and then you can talk about loyalty.
We've already started re-signing them. What are you talking about? And if we need,
hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was kind of sidetracking.
So who is coming up next year on contract?
No, let's be focused for tomorrow.
Who hasn't?
No, I know.
How much cap space do you have?
I'm not sure about the cap space, but I do know that with a flick of a pen, we can free up 25 to 30 million at any given time. And as far as answering your question,
what's going on, Fans Nation?
Pete, you ready for that?
You criticize.
I just want to let this Buffalo fan know one thing. That's all I want to let him know.
Here we go, Pete. Here we go. What you want, Pete?
Criticized Tua for getting Tyreek. Did I hear that correctly? That you criticized them for getting Tyreek? Because
Alex, can I let?
Hold on, B. I'm sorry, man. How you doing, bro? By the way, I hope you're doing good, Pete. But listen, you criticized Tua for getting Tyreek earlier a few minutes ago, right or wrong? Like also you said all the time we got Tyreek, you think we all big and bad. Did I hear you say that earlier?
Yeah.
To speed this up, yes, he did. So go ahead. Yes, he did. So go ahead.
Let's talk about tomorrow, though.
So Master Apart thinks that if you don't have if you're a good QB, you don't need weapons to succeed.
I never said that.
Let me hold on.
But go ahead. I never said that.
Aaron Rodgers without he had Donald Driver and Greg Jennings when he went to the Super Bowl. Okay? Tom Brady had Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Two superstars right there.
Gronkowski as well.
And Gronkowski.
I think you misunderstood what I said. I said I'm not knocking Tua for getting Tyreek Hill. I don't care. What I said was from the fans' perspective is that all of a sudden because y'all got Tyreek, it's one thing to be happy that you got the player, but y'all giving a little bit too much bravado. Like I hear just a lot of WWE talk regarding it. And what I'm saying is that when we got Diggs, it wasn't really like that. We got him. We was happy, but we didn't go around the internet talking about, we number one.
Because you
I'm gonna tell this Bills.
So what Maston Park is trying to say is that it's not okay. It's not okay to be a fan. You should just sit on the sidelines and not cheer for your team, not root for your team, not say that you want to beat the other team, not be a fan at all. Fuck being a fan. Why do we even have this show?
Well, Ali,
that's what the Bills are saying.
Wait, and Pete, before you say that, Mason, wait, hold up, Pete, wait, hold up. And Mason, before
why is there nobody letting me go, bro? I just got in.
Hold on. Pete's been waiting. Pete's been waiting. Let him go first.
I'm sorry.
It's like as soon as I go, you just
go for it.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Bills fan. You have no idea how hungry this Dolphins fan base is. Okay,
we're possessed.
And the only guy in our way is Josh Allen. And as I'm looking at it, as I'm looking at that injury list for the Buffalo Bills, the guy that I'm thinking is next on that list is Josh Allen. And I don't mean to say this to be mean, but I truly mean that the Dolphins tomorrow are going to go all out and they're going to go and try to hurt your guy. I know what I'm telling you. If Josh Allen is knocked out of the Bills for the rest of the season, this is how the Miami Dolphins win this division. I know what I'm telling you guys. It can sound that way, but don't be mad if after tomorrow this guy's on the injury report.
You know what's so funny? Time out.
You know what's so funny? On the injury report before tomorrow.
And this is not because I just want to talk about this. This is because there's a lot.
He's gonna go on the injury report before tomorrow. Because he's a coward.
About this right now. There's a lot going on behind stage about this right now.
Hold on.
Come on, dog.
I'm telling you, they're targeting Josh Allen tomorrow.
You know what?
And you guys will see it.
Pete, you not slick. Hold on. What this really is, this ain't even about Josh Allen. This is Pete's way of using reverse psychology, knowing that if you wish injury on another team's players, that more than likely the other team's players are going to get hurt.
Can we not talk about injury, please? I don't like this.
No, I'm sorry to tell you. You can try to flip it. You could actually. That's a good one. I actually give it to you. Using that against me, against this fan base, it's actually genius, Maston. But in reality, you're in our home stadium, dude. You're
But
gonna
don't
get
wish
hit by
upon
the
an
rock.
injury,
I'm
dog.
sorry to tell you. Listen, you don't understand,
I
Iceman.
Perfectly
You don't
on.
It's some
understand, buddy.
four-dimensional chess
We're
being played
hitting that
here.
guy.
Hey,
We're hitting that guy.
This is some
We're hitting that
four-dimensional
guy.
chess.
We're gonna break that guy, bro. We're gonna break
Hey,
him.
hold on, real quick. Be real quick. Shout out to Tryhard7 for the $5 donation. Bills do a lot of talking for being the ones that cried and got the overtime rules changed because their number one defense couldn't stop the Chiefs.
That's
13
cap.
fucking seconds, bro.
That's
13
cap.
seconds.
Yep.
That's
we do have the number one
Then they
receiver in
cried
the
like
to
little
the top.
bitches. Then
Number
they
one
cried
is
like
because
little
they couldn't stop
bitches to
nobody.
the NFL
You know
and
what?
said, "Oh, can you change this, please?"
Ali,
And
Ali, can
so
you
now
put your
they're-
thumbnail
Because
again?
no one didn't cry
wanna
over the
respond to
damn
what
game
you just
about
said, bro.
something being
He was
unfair.
number
Your
one in
thumbnail
receiver.
picture one more
Bullshit.
time. I just want to see it.
Bullshit. Y'all fans cried that bullshit
That's a fact.
for
Remember your
fucking
thumbnail that you had?
goddamn months. Nah, your fans chided that shit for 3 fucking months.
That's cap.
About how it wasn't
That's
fair.
Josh
That's
Allen
cap.
fault for you guys.
You're
That's
fucking.
Yo, hold on.
If anybody, that was the
fucking
media.
management petition the NFL to change it because
No one
y'all
did
suck
that.
donkey
No,
dick
no,
on
no,
defense.
no one
That's
did
right,
that.
Josh Allen. No, in the NFL Honors, Josh Allen did. They made a little cameo with that dude singing to him, Michael Keegan, whatever his name is. And he's like, Josh Allen was like, yeah, I want them to change it. He even had to sing in it. I was like, that's mafia
Time
right
out.
there.
Did you see
Nah,
the
the thing
interview?
is,
Hold on.
if he
Forget
went in
it.
there,
Hold on. Time
nah,
out.
if Josh
Forget
Allen
it.
got
Hold
that
on.
fucking
Time out.
ball, and Josh Allen scored, and the game was over because you scored. Y'all motherfuckers wouldn't have talked nothing. Y'all wouldn't have said a goddamn thing. Y'all think you'll petition in the NFL
now, hold
to
on.
change
First of all, didn't
until
nobody
your team
petition.
loses?
Josh Allen and the Bills were celebrating like a premature
Hold
ejaculator.
on. Time out.
How do you
First
do
of
so much
all,
screaming,
nobody
bro? My heart
petitioned.
can't do that.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
First of all, nobody petitioned anything. They did the little
Actually, as a
cameo.
matter of fact, your
CT,
team
let him
did.
speak.
Time
Yo,
out.
let him speak.
Oh,
Time
no,
out.
no, because that's a lie.
No, that's not what you're saying is a lie. You talking about, oh, look at what Josh, whoever said, oh, look at what Josh, oh, Krusty Krabs. We're talking about what happened with Josh Allen and then talking about, oh, he did the cameo. Did you see the interview of what his reaction was, how he really felt? He said it was fair, and if the roles were reversed, and if the Bills won, he wouldn't have cared.
Hey, and Mason,
And
I hope
I
it's a
agree
healthy
with
day
that.
tomorrow.
And
Wait,
if
CT,
that's
I wanna
what
say
he
this 'cause
said,
my stomach
great.
is churning. I
But
hope
it
it's a
does
healthy
not
day
change
tomorrow,
the
bro.
fact. No. Here's all I'm saying. So your comment about nobody, your team didn't petition nothing. Actually, as a matter of fact, your owner organization at the team meetings are the ones that requested this change in the rules. So again, that's not disputable. To say that, oh, we didn't petition shit, that's a flat out lie. Now, I respect Josh Allen if he made that comment. If that's true, then I respect Josh Allen in that aspect. But your fans did the same shit your organization did and fucking cried like a little bitch because they lost and asked for a fucking rule change.
We did not ask for no rule change. And even if I researched that, but even if that's true, there was plenty of other teams that wanted that rule change as well, if that is the case. So don't act like it was the Bills going up.
I just don't like that rule is only for the playoffs. That's not fair. Because there's overtime games in the regular season that matter. And once you go down and score the first time, that's it. You don't have a shot in the regular season. Come on, bro. I don't like how they did that, and they only did it for the playoffs. That I do got to admit.
It's because of the Bills was crying.
It was.
And one last thing I just want to address, as far as just a topic, where did this narrative come from that Josh Allen isn't a smart QB? Because I remember I posted something. Now listen, I remember I posted something last night.
He isn't smart.
No, listen. I remember I posted something yesterday in the chat saying that Josh Allen runs the most complicated offense in the league.
That's a
and then from there, it was like, oh, he's just a big armed. He's a dummy just with a big arm. And you hear that a lot. But I'm telling you that he does. If it's not the most complicated, it's in the top 3 most complicated. Every receiver that comes to the Bills literally has said, this is the most complicated offense I've ever had to learn.
They always
looking
say
at it on
that.
film,
Don't
it
you
don't seem
understand that's
complicated.
part of the
Point
PR
this
team?
out. Hey, whether
Look,
you
that
bring it up
only came
Ali or
out
not,
from
it doesn't
Buffalo
matter.
side. That's just to
It
make it
doesn't
seem
matter
like,
if you
Y'all
oh,
bring
get
it
it's
up
two
or
votes
not.
here.
No,
Someone
hold
got
on,
That
Exactly.
article
hold on.
explains everything.
Time
Ali,
out.
that
Time out.
article explains everything.
Okay.
From who brought up the rule change idea to everything. We don't got to read it because I still want to trash on the Bills all night. I ain't worried about reading shit. But that
Okay.
article in private chat
CT, you're
is
gonna have
the
to smoke
exact
another
same
bowl.
shit. It tells you exactly what y'all need to know.
Okay, but just so you know, CT, I clicked on it and it doesn't take me to the link. It just takes me to the Guardians homepage.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab the floor real quick. I want to point
Okay.
something
Yeah,
out.
go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
So the Bills next year are negative $5 million in cap, right? Because you said the cap's not an issue for you guys.
Money ain't
You
an issue to
have
anyone, but
you have Jordan Poyer, Mitch Morse, Roger Saffold, Jordan Phillips, Tremaine Edmonds, and Jamison Crowder just in like the top 10.
A lot of those
You
players.
have to look at
Tough.
re-signing.
Well, a lot of those
You're
guys
already-
on 1 year deals anyway.
You're
And let's not act like the Dolphins don't got nobody to sign. Because y'all got Tua, if he keep playing like this, he gonna want like 50 or 60 million in a couple years.
we ain't worried about that.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
we ain't worried about that.
Hold up. We're going to have some
He ain't getting
decisions
it,
to
bud.
make contractually.
You know what? You know what? If I was Tua right now, I'll tell the Dolphins to give me an extension after that performance. I'll tell them I'm willing to hold out.
Now we going too crazy. Let's
Tua
get through this game
Tua
first.
needs to. I told you guys already. If Tua's gonna end up being the Tua you guys believe, the best thing right now is to extend Tua right now at this little cheap rate we can.
You gonna eat crow?
No, it's you guys that. I mean, you gotta extend them now. You have to. You have to be able to be early on these extensions.
I do think if you extend people early, the price is a lot less than if you do it later on, bro.
Hey, Josh Allen got extended after his third year.
And look what you guys had to pay him. We won't have to pay Tua the same amount. If the organization is like smart enough and say, you know what, Tua, we kind of believe in you, but this is the contract we'll give you. And if he's like willing to take it, that'll be a smart decision by the Dolphins.
Imagine
if
he
it's
does a
like a 5-6 year extension.
Does anybody know if Howard Stacks Johnson, his comment is correct? I don't know anything about that.
Can you pull it up or?
I don't necessarily want to put it up because it signifies something that may or may not be true. Is that
Hold
legit?
on, no. He said some things that could be considered by some people racist, back when he was in high school. But the lyrics where he basically recited like a rap lyric or something like that.
Oh, okay.
and very like popular vernacular or whatever that a lot of people say, but then as far as race or something like that. I mean I can say what he said. It's the whole.
Said the N-word. He said the N-word.
That came from a rap song.
I don't know how to change it because I wasn't the one that
He
set
meant
that
it as
up.
a brother.
I don't know why it's like
he
that.
meant it as my homie.
Exactly. I know how he meant it. I know
Right.
where, like,
And then-
if you look
Yeah.
at where
to
he
my
went to
brother
high
all the
school
time.
with, if you look at where he went to high school, he was like the only white boy there, pretty much.
Yeah, and then
so,
I was
he's
going to
part of the locker room.
But
And
he-
he
Yeah,
kinda
and I was
said
gonna
that,
say-
in a brotherhood way.
Yeah, that's
and the second thing he said was, it's not crazy. He said that if it ain't,
man.
I'll say it because it's not nothing like crazy. He said like pretty much if it ain't white, it ain't right.
Can I get a volunteer to drop down, please?
I got you, Ali, bro. I got you.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one too.
Yeah, and then and yeah, as you see, I'm a black guy or whatever.
I'd like to welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Batman. What's up, Batman?
Batman, what's up, man?
What's up, Batman?
Batman, you ready for tomorrow, big dog? Is Batman ready for tomorrow?
Nah, bro, he
You're
can't
on mute,
even
Batman.
unmute himself. Oh, look at that. See, he got it going on.
I don't think he's ready for
He ain't
tomorrow.
ready. He ain't ready for that.
I can hear you now.
Now we can.
Mic check.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. You're good. Maston Park's up in here trying to hold it down for the Buffalo Bills fans that were too scared to come on my channel, bro.
Bro, I love Maston, bro, but all these other punks out here that didn't want to jump up here, man, stop talking y'all
Josh
shit.
Allen is the next Elway, bro. I got a space held for you, man. Just come up here. I'll post the link
I
again.
drop off if he comes up. Come on, man. I would drop up.
Post the link again.
Like, I want to
how's everybody
appreciate you,
feeling?
man. I do.
Worry, Batman. I hate the Bills. I feel like we should just knock Josh Allen out for the rest of the season. Like that, it gives this team at least a chance to win this division.
There you go.
I don't want.
That's what I want to see my defense do. As bad as it sounds, I don't care. I want to see a Landon Roberts hit Josh Allen and make him forget where he's standing at tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see. I want to see Javon Holland come on a nickel blitz and just get this guy off the field for the rest of the year.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Can we go?
You think these Bills fans cared that we dealt with Jacoby Brissett last year?
And let's also not forget that Melvin Ingram is Josh Allen's boogeyman.
And Christian Wilkins, Josh Allen had way by right in front of Christian Wilkins.
And you know what I like about Christian Wilkins?
I like Christian Wilkins.
Is the type. Hey, you know what I really like about Christian? He's the type of player tomorrow that'll hurt Josh Allen on a sack, but when he gets up, he'll be laughing, cheering, and smiling, and he'll be dancing. He won't even care that Josh Allen is broken on the field. Go ahead, y'all.
Sackman56 is asking, where has Phillips been? Jordan Phillips has been at McDonald's getting his supersized Big Mac.
Yeah, he's gonna wake up tomorrow. Big game.
Well, if Josh Boyer would stop asking the motherfucker to go in coverage and actually let what he does fucking best, put his hand in the goddamn dirt and go whoop some ass, that we might see a little more production out of him. We paid Baker $13 million fucking dollars to do exactly. We paid Baker $13 million to do exactly what they're asking Jalen Phillips to do. Then why in the fuck is Baker here?
I like 72's
I'm telling you right now,
I like
the Bills are screwed.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
We should come in a Joker face.
Fuck yeah. Why so serious?
If Josh Allen goes down, you guys can't even trade for Jimmy G no more. They need him. You're stuck.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, I'm going to run this show till 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, we're cutting it. All right?
That's
because
crazy.
I got to be at the game.
That's late.
Late? Well, I wanted to go to 11:30, but we're already at 11:15.
Wants their quarterback to go down.
And Batman just got here, so.
You know what?
I'm at 10:15 on my time.
I'm putting the helmet on.
You're going to put the helmet on?
The Bills are dealing with an injury hurricane over there.
If you don't mind, Ali, for all y'all late nighters, as soon as the show ends, MC's hopping on, and we're trying to go it all night. No sleep till Brooklyn. No sleep till Brooklyn. Let's go.
Speaking of the Hurricanes, man. Oh my God! Did anybody see that game today?
Oh yeah.
Christ.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you lose to Tennessee? I mean, we lost.
Van Dyke sucks, bro.
Bro, the fucking lost the fucking Mountain State something or other.
Hey, but you know what? I don't care about the Hurricanes right now. One thing I do want to say, the Dolphins better come and play tomorrow, because if we lose, all of you guys are kind of like, y'all been really loud.
That's fair.
Y'all been
You
pumpy.
better not come flat.
Y'all been pumpy this week. I've been hearing y'all.
Okay? Here's the thing.
I'm good on it, man.
Especially you, Alex.
Hold on, let me
CT, you've been a little loud and pumpy this week.
Hey, I'm loud and pump it. I want to get to score predictions, and I'll show you how I fucking pump it, Pete.
CT, hold on. Are the Buffalo Bills a better team?
We better show up tomorrow.
Guys, hold on. Let me finish. Are the Buffalo Bills a better team without Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer? Regardless,
Hell no.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are
Without or with?
NFL.
Without or with?
Even with their banged up secondary, I still
They're
think they're a better team.
Oh, dude, get out of here, bro.
I'm telling you guys right now, if y'all think I was toxic before, I'm going to be more than toxic, bro, if we lose to the Bills tomorrow.
We got to stay positive and everything. Only to tell us that the Buffalo Bills has a better team with or without Micah Hyde and Poyer.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
What circumstance?
Ali, hold on. I'm
starting
not
to
done.
question your fandom, bro.
Why? Why do you say
Yeah.
better?
But should the Dolphins come out and beat up on the secondary? Yes, they should. They should have no problems with that secondary. But
Get
the
out of
only
here.
thing is,
Hey,
I
72,
want them to
Amazon.
make it a
You
respectable
know what?
game.
You know
Amazon,
what?
72
I'm
undefeated.
so
gap-
happy that
the
all of
gap
y'all feel that
between-
way.
Hold on.
Tua
The
better
gap
show up
between-
big tomorrow.
The gap between Buffalo and Miami has been like the Hoover Dam.
If I don't get 3 touchdowns out of Tua tomorrow, and we don't
expect a
get that
respectable
60
game tomorrow,
burger,
and I
I'm
expect to
mad.
close the gap big time
I got a feeling y'all not
That's
gonna
why I
like
said
what you
this should be
hear.
like the college football score, CT.
Listen, y'all
Yeah,
not gonna like
I
what
said
y'all
This is the
hear.
dumb stuff
45
I'm
to
talking
10.
about.
Listen, y'all not gonna like what y'all hear
45
from me.
to 10.
But I got a feeling
expect the victory
Tua's
tomorrow,
gonna
but
get
if they lose
boozed
by
tomorrow.
So, Crypto,
If
did you
he's
put some of
not
that crypto
coming
up on
Okay
that?
with that.
What you
The
say?
Bulls are gonna be really loud.
Did you bet some of that crypto on that since you talking tough,
Thank
man?
you,
Did you
Dolphin.
put a bet in for
This
that?
is what I'm
Dolphin,
saying.
No,
JK,
Bitcoin is
you're
much
Dolphin,
more
JK.
precious than that bet.
Hey, Skylar is going to be in the fourth quarter. That's because we winning 59 to fucking 17. Let's go,
careful.
baby.
Yeah, say it with your
careful what
chest,
you ask for,
CT. Yeah,
CT.
go ahead and say it with your
CT.
chest, man, while you
Skylar
at
going to
it.
be
CT.
in there because they ain't got
Ooh,
nothing else to
yeah.
play.
Hey,
Daddy
does
loves you
anybody
guys.
know if
Play it again one more time.
Daddy loves you guys.
Hey, all
Tua's
these haters,
daddy.
bro. Hey, real quick, I just want to say,
is Skylar
I
dressing
just
tomorrow?
want to, no. I want to say to Master Park.
Yes, Pete.
I apologize for confusing you for Master Twerk
Oh my
the
God!
Oh,
first
no,
time
you
around.
good, man.
Gonna be
Yeah,
I want
it's
to say
similar.
this, but I want to say this is you're on his level right now for me for the same
Yo,
reason.
Skylar's gonna play
I wanna
tomorrow,
say.
fellas. I feel it.
Skylar's
Shiba
not even
Army
dressing.
Brat
Yeah, go ahead,
Facts.
CT. What you
Kahoo
say?
definitely gonna get a pick six. Alan is arrogant. I did predict that Kahoo will get a pick in this game. I don't know if it'll be pick six, but I did predict he'll get a pick.
Hey, Ali, by the way, you were talking
all
about
y'all
it
stop
earlier.
it. Xavier Howard is
Hey,
getting
if
a
we're all
pick
gonna
six
make
this week.
predictions, if
Hold
we're
on,
all making
Ali.
predictions, my prediction is if Skylar dresses, he's gonna play tomorrow because
He's
of a
not
bad
dressed.
Tua performance.
He's not even dressing in the living room. Listen.
Somebody said he's dressing.
Listen,
Go ahead.
real
That's
quick.
my prediction.
Craycraft got called
I
up.
said that,
is
Pete. He's
that
gonna
is the last.
be in
Real
relief.
quick, guys, hold on.
Hold on. He's
This
trying
is
to give
the
us the
last-
No,
roster.
but you guys are saying because we're
This is the
blowing the
last
Bills
time-
out. I'm saying the
This is the
opposite.
last time Craycraft can be called up. It's only 3. So, but it's been expected. I got the news when it came out that he is expected to sign for 53 by next week. So that means they're gonna cut somebody. But this is
Yeah.
the last time he can get called up.
Yeah.
I know, Batman. You know what I think's gonna happen? I think they're gonna put
Thank
Cynthia Carter on IR.
you. I don't know what you're
Look,
trying
this
to
is
say
this
there.
is this is what I honestly say.
Hey,
This is
let
why I
all
say
these
this.
speak, bro. Let all these speak.
Exactly.
Please. Come
Thank
on,
you for
man.
the $2 donation. You guys are just lying to yourselves.
That's facts.
We're not lying to ourselves, man. Everything we have said, we've used statistics and facts. Nobody has lied about shit here at all. Right? The only thing that
Ali,
you
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
maybe lying to yourself, maybe it's the opinion Maston has of our team or the opinions that we may have of your team. But the facts are you still haven't won a Super Bowl, your team still hasn't got it done, and you're still a 95-year-old virgin.
Yeah, and you live in your mother's basement.
Hey,
Okay, question.
Hey, look at your mom's basement.
hey,
There you
is
go.
Skylar on the active roster tomorrow?
No.
Batman.
He does not suit up tomorrow.
He doesn't suit up, period. He doesn't
I
suit up.
don't think they're gonna cut somebody. I think what's gonna end up happening is that they might put Cynthia Carter on
So
IR.
hold on.
Do we really have to cut somebody?
Hold
Because
on.
I thought the
Look,
roster was at
this is
51.
No, you can put somebody on IR.
This is how I know this coach is clueless. This is how I know this coach is clueless. He's not going to bring up Skylar Thompson, but Teron Armstead could get out of the game at any second.
Coleman's up. Why would you put it? Skylar's gonna block?
What are you talking about, Pete?
Bro, you got to have more than one. If we lose our quarterback because of our offensive line is horrible, we need another quarterback. And it's not Teddy. We need Skylar, bro.
Okay.
Skylar needs to be active.
I actually have a legit question. So, Max and
I
Park, you straight
thought the
out
emergency
said,
quarterback can
Alex,
dress.
let me get my question in.
I'm sorry, Robert.
You Dolphin fans are realizing that we might be without both of our starting tackles tomorrow, right? But y'all been so loud and chest pumpy all week.
Bro, Austin Jackson sucked donkey dick in the first game and half of the second game before he got injured. So don't talk about this starting bullshit. Greg Little has came out and out fucking performed statistically Austin Jackson without fucking question. So stop that bullshit about we're down 2 starting tackles. Fuck that.
Easy.
We are down 2 starting tackles.
Okay, he's not dressing because he's learning the wide position as far as a receiver.
Yes, that is correct. He is learning a complete different position than he's used to.
All right, I have a question I actually want an answer to.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Masson Park, you said that your team, as it stands with all the injuries, is better than the Dolphins. Explain that to me.
Yeah, I would say that right now, because even with the injuries of Hyde and Poyer, just saying them two, collectively as a whole, the Bills is overall a better team. I keep hearing all this talk of.
That's not the only injury. You're missing other starters on your defensive line. Like I said, injuries as it stands when we're going in the game tomorrow. Is it better than the Dolphins team as the Dolphins stand right now? Yes or no?
Let me think.
Crickets.
I would say they're pretty much about even, because I would say, and this is the reason I say that. It's because, right? I mean, yes. I mean, we have ever since everything. I want to talk about 2 games, and yes, the guys is hurt or whatever. But right now, y'all are middling of the road defense. It's not like y'all like a dominant defense. So yes, we are coming down a notch by us not having our safeties. But I do feel like, or if you want to include the whole secondary, fine. The whole secondary as a whole, that makes us a worse defense, yes. But I do feel like that the scheme and that the coaching can't overcome it for this game. Now,
I have a follow-on question for that.
Right.
But I will let you finish. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, so my follow-on question for that. Do you not think that our scheme and our offensive players and our coach's ability can sit there and take our offensive team and put it up on par with yours?
For this game, considering the injuries and everything else, yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Genius. The first 7
these Bill fans like Holocaust deniers, bro. Nah, man, these Bill fans like Holocaust deniers.
I'm sorry, guys. I want to be there with y'all, but I can't, my brothers. I can't.
Okay,
the first 7 quarters of the season, it's been bad with McDaniel. And
Pete, you don't agree? That's fine. Don't derail the conversation. Let me have the conversation, and then he can say your piece.
It's yours. You can have it, my guy.
Okay. So, Ollie, can you bring up the stats from NFL.com?
Hold on. I'm gonna drop off so Color can come on here. So hold on a second.
Okay. Because
Hey, drop me back.
Hey, I got one question. What does McDermott have like some kind? Does he have like HARP at his disposal?
And again, just to reiterate,
is he going to change the heat or something? What kind of scheme is he going to have for the heat and humidity? For them third and fourth
see now, you Cutler. I'm gonna let Robert finish his question because we like. But I got a bone to pick with you about this heat because again, you want them. You my man, Cutler. After Sunday, you're going to still be my man, but you've been talking a lot of hypocritical stuff, man. You was one of them people I was talking about.
You know what, Master Park? I don't really like you Bills fans, but you're cool. I agree with that. Color has been one of those guys pumping loud in this chest. He has been this whole
That's right.
Master Park.
That's right. Tell me where I'm
Miami?
wrong.
Do you live in Miami?
No, do I live in Miami? No.
Do you live in Florida?
I can't tell you.
I live in Buffalo. I live in Buffalo.
Right the whole time.
Have you been to Miami?
No.
Okay, then don't talk to us about the heat.
Time out. Whoa. Time out. You act like Buffalo is a blizzard all year long.
Yes, it is.
But
we get the same humidity as y'all do.
You guys get the lake effect, bro, with the snow and shit.
But in the summertime, in August, it does get hot and it does get humid.
Oh,
wow. And what I'm saying,
when back in May.
And when I'm in Color, you keep talking about this heat like it's the only factor. Like how much has this heat helped you in the last like 2 or 3 years? Last time the Bills played in Miami was 35 to zip.
Back when we had no offensive production.
But the heat though, Color, y'all wasn't supposed to be affected by the heat. I wasn't supposed to get tired.
So your defense actually has to keep on its game the whole game now.
And what that got to do with the heat?
Because it feels like the Heat versus the Bills has been going against
That's okay,
us.
Mastin.
So
That's
in
okay.
other words, the
Tomorrow, when you
Dolphins
realize
are
that
not
you're-
human.
when
They
you
don't get
realize that
affected
your
by the Heat.
defense has literally, when you realize that your defense hearts has literally stopped beating in the third quarter tomorrow, you realize
It's
that's
never
why you
helped
all
y'all.
lost.
The
Come talk
Heat
to
has
me then.
never helped y'all. So stop it. Now, if you want to talk about talent, that's fine. We can talk. But to use the Heat as an excuse, get out of here, man. Ain't nobody hearing that.
The Heat excuse happens because of one thing. Hold on, Robert, real quick. You're not gonna tell me about Heat because I work outside all day, every day. And if it's as hot as it was on Friday, compared to what the game's gonna be tomorrow, you guys are fucked. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
And you know what?
Hold on,
I'm
time
gonna tell
out.
you something right
Hold on,
now.
time out. Are you
There's
trying to
times you're telling me this heat gets so bad, Maston Park, that when you turn around, your eyes are looking at the sun, looking for the ball. You cannot see, bro. It's that bad at 1 to
So
3
if
p.m.
that's the case, then why are y'all not undefeated at home then?
That's
Because
probably
we
a
got
lot
Steve
of the time we
Robert.
drop passes.
We got Steve.
The sun hits them right in the eyes.
You don't think that had anything to do with us doing that in 72?
Hey, color. Wait till
Here we go,
wait
talking about 72.
No, you brought it up. You brought up the undefeated, and I'm
Wait
telling
till
you, we already have done that.
What I'm
And you
saying,
don't
Color,
think
is that the Heat,
you don't
out of
think
all
that
the
Heat had
factors,
anything to do with that?
it's not that big of a factor.
He wants to know what's the difference between last year's and this year. It's quite simple. When you have to chase down 2 cheetahs for an entire game, it's gonna draw you to fatigue in the third and the fourth. Look what happened to New England. And look what happened to
Batman.
And even
You
in the
have to have
Ravens game,
y'all scored 13 points.
Listen, hold on.
Yeah,
hold
but
on. You have to
Batman,
have
this is
room
one of
for
my
defense.
concerns.
offensive
But hold on,
points.
hold on.
So how was
Hold on, Look, you know who fatigued on us last week? You know who fatigued on us last week, Batman?
They were tired. And that
Batman,
was
you
Then
know
why
who
did y'all put up more than 13 points?
Batman,
why y'all ain't put up more than 13
Hold on,
points if the
Master Park.
Patriots are
No,
so
man,
tired?
because I'm not. You know what? Y'all talking about this fatigue stuff, and I'm not gonna let this ride. Because Batman, you called me out earlier, and guess who's the guy that's gonna fatigue out on us? Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, just like he fatigued on us last week versus the Ravens. Didn't he leave the game for the majority? Come on, bro.
First of all, hold on. First of all, Mastin's trying to make my comment way more than it was. I said that if it came down to
Cheetah's
defensive
gonna fatigue and he's gonna cramp up like
said
last
if it came
week.
down to a track meet, if it came down to defensive endurance, we got 2 track stars. You got 1.
This is the first I've heard of that. This is the first I've heard that you said that.
Will last
One time I
longer
agree
in
with the
heat.
Patriots.
That's all I said.
Well, thank you for the clarification, because that's not what I heard. All I heard was, the Patriots that came down here a week early because of the Heat. Wait till they
all
feel
you
it.
heard was Buffalo's won a Super Bowl before. That's all you heard.
No.
What he
Like I
heard,
said, if we want to
Color,
talk about the
Color,
talent of
what he
2 teams, we
heard.
can talk.
DDG.
But this
I
whole Heat
understand
thing.
something why. I understand something why. Hey, Color, he's worried about the heat. Man, that buffalo sauce is like mild to a fucking spicy lovers. Bro, come on, man.
Hell yeah,
Y'all ain't got no hot. You ain't got no heat in that shit. Bring that cold ass
Don't worry.
trash
Look,
to
look.
Miami.
You know what? That
No,
heat
let me
talk.
finish.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all. Stop with that heat talk. Stop with that heat talk, because if
Bring
Tyreek Hill
that
gets
cold
out,
trash.
Mastin, I got a
Bring
question
that
for Mastin.
cold trash
You ever watch one
to
of those
a fucking
movies about
playoff
hold
game.
on, CT, hold on. You ever been watching one of those movies about like an old medieval battle, and you're just like, how do these guys just live in that muck while the whole movie's going on, and you're like,
Yeah, I've seen movies like that, right?
Feel like in their drawers, bro? That's what Buffalo's gonna be asking themselves.
Yeah, and
tomorrow.
that's what
some
I
of
was
those
trying to
games go
say.
back with Brian Flores.
I'll just
Y'all
put it
want
like
to bring
this.
that cold talk. No. Y'all want to bring that cold talk, right?
I was just about to say, you
When
must have read my
we're in
mind.
the playoffs. Hey, we're in the playoffs in December and January. We're Miami. Bro, I had 95-degree Christmas days. I got water guns for Christmas. Y'all want to come out and play us in this fucking heat in December and January? We're used to being in the frigid cold.
So now are you trying to say that you're going to win the division and have a better record than us?
Yes.
That's what I said weeks ago.
Because, bro, Bro, no. Listen, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm
Master
telling you,
Part, listen.
Maston, they've been loud
When you win
lately,
this
bro.
game, and I'm not saying if,
They've been
I'm
loud,
saying
Maston.
when. No, Pete, real quick. I'm not saying if, I'm saying when we beat you. You do understand that the Miami Dolphins have a game and a half lead. A game and a half lead in the division race.
We're losing tomorrow.
In week 3. You want to clean the division in week 3.
There's no way we're winning tomorrow.
Because if you're
Maston,
intelligent
you know why?
enough,
You know why,
if
Maston?
you're intelligent
Hold on,
enough
CT,
to
I
look
got
at
this,
the rest
bro.
of our
CT, I got
schedule,
this, bro.
and you
Here's
think the
why it
mid of our
matters, Maston.
schedule, bro,
Here's
if
why
we
it
whoop your
matters.
ass and
Here's
we
why-
whoop you fucking Cincinnati, bro, we're
Okay.
going 12-0.
Here's why it matters.
We are going 12-0.
Let
matters.
Color go. Let
We're
Color
losing
go.
tomorrow,
Let Color go.
CT.
You sound
Wake
crazy.
up
Why
already.
it matters.
Let go.
Because
Go ahead.
in week 18 last year, you guys only separated us by 2 games.
2.5.
That's why
Get it right.
matters.
3 games. Get it right. Because we swept y'all. Get it right. It was 3 games.
Right. And what's
Well, we're going
tomorrow?
2-1
The
to you
start
guys
of
this
our
season, so.
season. What's the difference? You guys commanded the
Y'all not winning
division
it.
the whole
Hold
season.
on. No matter what happens on Sunday, it's nothing that any of y'all can convince me that you're going to come to Buffalo and win in December.
What?
All right.
No,
Let me
because
ask
you
you a
ain't winning
question.
the
Hold on,
Y'all
time out.
already-
Time out.
We covered
Hold on. Hold on.
Who's
Hold on.
the better
y'all
team?
So much that you already clipped me saying it,
Hold
so
on.
don't
Hold on.
worry
Time
about
out. Oh, Claude, fine.
No, time.
All right. I've asked you guys to please keep it down one at a time so we can hear. Everybody's trying to talk all at once. The audience is like, what the hell? Their eardrums are going bleeding out their ears. You know, they're already hearing the sounds that are going to come from the Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow with the Miami Dolphins fan base crowd making Josh Allen's ears bleed, because that's what's going to happen. All right. I'm going to bring you guys back on one at a time. Right now, the time is 11:33. In about 10 minutes, we're going to start taking final takes, because me and Color are cutting it short tonight because we are going to the game tomorrow. All right. And I still have stuff I have to do to prepare. All right. So please give the respect to each person to speak their piece and without interruption, please. All right.
To the chat.
Hey, before stuff goes off the rails.
This game tomorrow is gonna end in a tie.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
Oh, come on, Pete. Really?
Alex,
Color, I'm going to drop you. Color, can I drop you, or can I get a volunteer to drop down so I can bring up
I'll drop back.
No, you can draw me back, Ali.
All right, Color, take it easy. You have a good night, bro.
Hey, Maston. So my last question that I wanted to follow up with now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was I haven't been able to find easy to digest offensive rankings that are just straight up 1 through 32, but the gap between the Dolphins and Bills is not that far apart. Would you agree with that?
I agree. In week 2, yes. Based upon the first 2 weeks of this season, that would be correct.
So when you're saying you're coming in with this high-powered offense and a busted defense, it is reasonable to assume that we have a high-powered offense, given performance of the last game, right?
Based upon the last game that y'all played, and the fact that Tua did take advantage of what the defense gave him, for whatever that means, yes, it should be a game of 2 high-powered offense going toe-to-toe. And the fact that, go ahead.
If it's 2 high-powered offenses, one defense is coming in super busted up and missing several key pieces,
right?
Then that should give advantage to the defense that's not super busted up and missing several key pieces.
Not when that defense, and I believe by default, I don't think that it's a good defense to begin with. I just believe that with our secondary being out, I feel like that brings us down to about your level. But I would say that
Sleeping good tonight.
Yeah, I just feel like that your defense right now in 2022 has not shown what they needed to show. I mean,
like cornerback. They're still missing a dual cornerback. And that's how our defense is built.
If that's your viewpoint, that's fair. I don't necessarily agree with that. Because if you look at how the Ravens
This is absolutely true, Dolphin Dan. I completely agree with this. But I'm sorry, the Buffalo fans started this right after we won the Ravens game.
So if you look at
and we ain't gonna get no love this time neither, bro. they're gonna come out with all the fucking excuses. And they're gonna talk bullshit about how the Dolphins only won this game because
hold on.
Not giving us our proper respect.
Yeah, let me get
some. I'm tired
Oh,
of.
well, fine. Let me go on the record. Right now, you in here. No, I am not making no excuses for this game. Injuries are a part of the game. I'm not making no excuses. Matter of fact, I've already made a bet with Shake Money on this game, so I'm not just talking I'm just not talking out of the left side of my mouth. If the and for those who don't know about the bet, if the Dolphins win tomorrow, I've already agreed, and I said that in the chat, and then Shake Money came in to say, hey, let's do this. But I had said to myself, you know what? Even if the Dolphins do win tomorrow, matter of fact, I'll sign up for a membership to the channel. And then Shake Money, took it one step further and was
I'm getting trolled here. So who all went to the game? Batman, Color, you were at the game. Everybody that I knew was at the game. Dolphins haven't packed the stadium in 20 years. Are you fucking kidding me? You obviously aren't a Dolphins fan. Have a good day.
Year.
Have a good night.
I will say this. Remember we were talking about it earlier, Color, that we were talking about the how many fans we expect to come to the stadium as far as the Bills, because Bills Mafia travels well. I saw a video at the beach party that they were at down in Fort Lauderdale. And at least like 400 or 500 people I saw at that beach. Obviously, that's nothing compared to what the stadium could fit, but that's a lot of people, though.
Nah, I gotta ask Batman how many of them got arrested for being drunk as fuck.
I didn't go. I had to work.
Oh, look at this, Robert. I'm getting ready to close it down, and my bitch 41 shows up.
Yo, you gotta laugh my man MB like that. That's my guy, man.
No. I'm sorry,
your guy, bro. Your guy. He talks out the left side of his cheek, just like what you just said that you're not going to do. He does it all day long.
I have no respect for that guy. None.
Yeah, I have way more respect for you, bro.
MB, what you done did to the folks in here, man?
When your own homie calling you out, saying you a dumb motherfucker, that's bad, bro. That's bad.
No. Like, I respect you came up and had a Discord and given points and had an actual argument and had an actual discussion. And I am all for that.
Right.
Your homeboy MB, nah. You just need to go look at the chat and listen to the crazy that man's talking. Because that's some fucking dumbass shit. And
he's good on some shrooms, baby.
And one last thing, the second part of the bet was, again, Shake Money came in. Pretty much, if the Dolphins lose, then he got to sign up for the Bills, one of the Bills channels. I'm going to send him to Rico. But the second part of the bet is, if the Dolphins do win tomorrow, I'm going to buy some merch from the channel. And I'm going to wear it on the stream, take a picture, come on live or whatever, and I'll be wearing Dolphins gear.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good game. It's not going to be.
I don't anticipate that happening, but if the Dolphins do win, I will honor my bet. I'm definitely not the type of dude that I won't honor my bet.
Yeah, bro, that master twerk fucking pussy bitch.
Yeah, he did pussy out, to be honest. All right, so let's go around the room. We're going to take final takes. Let's start with Greg. What's up, Greg? Tell me your final thoughts.
I'm doing good. First thing I'm going to say, Bills suck. I always going to say that. I'm going to say that till the end. I hate the Bills. I hate Buffalo. It's a dumpster fire city. I hate your offense. I hate your defense. I hate your quarterback. I hate your coaches. I hate your damn quarterbacks. I hate you stupid fans. You jump through flaming tables. You cover yourself and ketchup and mustard, and that's your bath. I hate you, Bills. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. We are going to win tomorrow. Josh Allen's going to throw a pick. Tua's going to throw for 3 touchdowns. We're going to win 38-31. Going into half, it's going to be like 3-10 or 10-3, 7-7, whatever. But we're going to win. Miami takeover. We're going to be number 1 in the AFC East, number 1 in the division. Let's go.
Fatality.
Thank you. Thanks, Greg, man. That was awesome.
Jeez, man.
Rock and roll, dude. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. And you're welcome to hang out in the back if you want, Greg, just so you know. Another $5 donation from TryHard7. Thank you so much. Bill's secondary, better watch out. Tua might F around and stiff arm him like Henry did.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
oh,
damn.
No comment.
Man. Crypto's back. What's up, Crypto? Batman.
Ali,
Anyway.
before you let the next person go, I got something I want to show you.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Because I want to put this to shame right now. I also want to hold on. Let me make sure here we go. I got it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and share. Just send you the link in chat. Ali,
you can't share it, huh?
I can, but it might be easier for you to. But that's actually, I'll just share it. Hold on.
Yeah, that might be easier for me.
Hold on. Let me stop it for a second. Go back.
Josh Allen sucks. Josh Allen sucks. Josh Allen sucks.
My freaking wife decides
All right,
to
go ahead and
broadcast
bring it up,
something.
Ollie.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I was just trying to fill.
This is before the game started. I think it was before the game.
Yeah, so Green Rat, don't tell me we haven't packed the stadium, bro. Don't tell me that.
And by the way, that's the visitor side I'm on. How many Patriot fans you see in that block behind me?
I
Not
saw
many.
3. I saw 3 out of like 2,000.
Let's start it over.
Yeah.
And there's my seat across the way. Actually, to be honest, both games, that game and this game, is supposedly sold out.
That used to be all Patriot fans behind me, man. If I ever sat in that section.
1, 2, 3, 4. I stand corrected. I saw 4. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I saw 4.
Play clock right
I
here.
saw 4 what?
I saw 4 Patriots fan. I stand corrected.
Yeah, there's like
I saw 4, not 3. I saw 4, not 3.
The smarter ones got
roll it back 10 seconds and let's do it again.
No, it's all good. The smarter ones went ahead and tried to get seats on the home side, but they were nothing compared to what they used to be, like where there was like hundreds of them or whatever. Nothing
They
like that.
scared, bro. The NFL is scared too, putting it on notice, bro. We're about to whoop that ass. I cannot fucking wait. So I'll give my final thoughts on that. My final thoughts are 51-28, and I've said this repeatedly now. The Dolphins are coming out to spank it. Xavier Howard gets his pick 6 to make up for the dropped one against Lamar. Bad growing and all. Don't give a shit. Two's going off of 4 passing touchdowns. We're going to get 2 rushing touchdowns, and we're spanking that ass. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, guys.
Hold on, Alex. Hold on, Alex. Alex, I'm going to get to you, but I want to let Maston Park go first because we're on final takes. Right. So, Maston Park, give us your final takes. I'll give you one chance, and then everyone has a chance to rebuttal that. So go ahead.
No problem, man. Yo, first of all, like always, man, thanks for having me on the show. Like always, I definitely out of all the Dolphins channels, y'all guys, show me the most love. So it's much respect and love to y'all guys, and and all football fans, no matter who y'all root for, whatever. As far as score prediction, I got the Bills winning 34-24. I think it's going to be a hard fought game into the fourth quarter, but I do think at the end of the day, the better quarterback does win, like most of the time in the NFL. But I do anticipate a good game, and again, if y'all guys win, no excuses this way, because injuries, like I said, injuries are part of the game. So you got to strap it up and let's go. And that's pretty much all I got, man. Again, just much love to everybody, man. And I apologize to the chat for shouting to the top of my lungs, but some of y'all can bring that out of me or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, it's all love, man.
It's all part of the game, bro. It's all part of the game.
It's all love, bro. It's all love.
Much love and respect.
No doubt.
You just
no problem.
The wrong team, that's all.
Hey,
yeah, okay. Oh, go ahead, Batman.
Yeah, I gotta handle some stuff. So hey, much love to everybody. It's gonna be a hard fought game. I don't think it's gonna be easy. I said 38-35. Dolphins. It's gonna be a good game. I think the game is gonna be determined on what Von Miller gets to do to our O-line. That's where it's gonna be determined at.
Batman, I haven't changed. I'm still 38-27, bro. I'm still 38-27.
I mean,
Regardless of the injuries. Regardless of the injuries.
We're gonna look back at it. I got everybody's record prediction here. I got everybody's record prediction. So much love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Color and Ali, I'll see you guys, man. Much love to
Yes, sir, man.
Good one, Batman. Batman, we're gonna
Take care, Batman.
Batman, we're gonna stay tuned for your 11 o'clock prediction before game time.
Nah. I called the Bills win 4 months ago. I called the Bills win. The Bills lost.
At 20,
I'm gonna stay tuned.
1 o'clock and 3 seconds, Batman's gonna change his fucking mind again.
The only thing that could change is how high
the kick is still in the air. While the kick is still in the air.
Why not? I mean,
he's gonna change his mind.
we're 13 minutes away from Roach becoming a Dolphin fan for the week.
Oh my God,
Right.
Dan. Yeah, you guys, you really had to go there, Color? Really?
It's fair game, dude. It's fair game.
I got you.
the Dolphins fan, guys.
When he wants to be.
Nah.
Roach said it.
Hey,
I'll
much
see you
love,
tomorrow,
guys.
Batman. I'll definitely see you.
Later,
Bro.
Batman.
Alex Diaz, you're next. Go for it, man. Give us your final take.
First off, before I give a take about the Dolphins tomorrow, did you guys see that we actually had our first college football game end 98-0?
Oh, what? Who was that? I didn't see that.
It was they beat. It was Warner. It was Warner University got beaten 98-0.
Jesus.
Oh my God!
Wow.
But
Are they
anyways,
even a
about
Or did the cheerleaders just go on
Well,
the field?
luckily for them, I never know who that team
Figure
is,
out.
so I'll never remember it.
McGew, whatever it is, what the freaking name is, scored 98 points against Warner University.
Damn.
So
They aren't a real team.
they had a chance to go for 2, but they took a knee on the 2-point conversion.
Gotcha. All right, man. Give us your
We're
final
just
thoughts.
filming a bunch of Make-A-Wish
About tomorrow.
commercials.
About
Yikes.
tomorrow, I predict a victory tomorrow. I really do. I think this is the win. We finally beat Buffalo, and I think Tua is gonna have a great game. He's gonna continue his march towards the MVP season. Okay, and we're gonna be 3-0 tomorrow, and going into the Cincinnati game, we'll be 4-0, and we already, and after those 4 games, we get Byron Jones back, and that will tell you exactly that the Dolphins are for real this year. And it's a very exciting time to be a Dolphins fan right now. And let's continue the great work, and good job, Ali, tonight again. Great job tonight, guys. And and I hope you guys have a great time at the game tomorrow, and stay safe out there, and enjoy yourselves, man, and keep and root for me while you're out there, and stay loud on defense.
Definitely. Thank you so much,
got
Alex,
your back,
man.
Alex.
Fins up, bro. I'll
Thanks for having
definitely
me again.
shout out
Fins
to
up.
Alex. Fins up.
Yep.
All right. Who do we got next? Robert, you go next.
All right, man. Let's see here. So, Maston at Park, first and foremost, thanks. I appreciate the conversation. I learned a couple of things. But with that being said, you did come down to the fact and admit that your defense is significantly weakened. I did actually find a stat that just gives like flat out offense versus defense. Offensive wise, we are third, you are fourth. So the Dolphins' chances of putting up a high-powered offense that's able to keep pace against the completed defense are high, and I like that. There are things I don't like in our defense, and we'll see how they do, if I'm being fair. But it should be a good game. I predict the Dolphins to win. I still think it'll be within a touchdown, and like part of that's just get the monkey off my back. So 35-28. And let's just hope everybody stays healthy and that we come out with a good win and watch them all gasping for air come the fourth quarter.
Definitely, man.
Run a crap ton.
Definitely. I completely agree. So,
All right, man,
all right, Robert. Till next time. See you later.
Yeah, Robert.
All right,
Good one,
Crypto.
Robert.
What is up, Crypto? So tell us your final thoughts, man.
Final thoughts. It's going to be a good one. Well, for one team, I'm saying, but everybody know I got out almost immediately as I was leaving the Ravens Stadium, I was formulating my final score for this game. As I was climbing down from section 554, I came up with the number. There's numerologists that comes up with numbers. I was putting together the final score, and that score was 45-10. The
Did you
defense
stir
gets
your
us.
hot dog in your water?
Yeah, I stored my color.
No,
Not
it's
only
a lot
that,
worse. He stirred it in his Hefeweizen, his beer.
yeah, it was in my Hefeweizen.
Did you guys
the
see the
hot
guy?
dogs,
Did you
the
hold
hot
on? Did you
dogs of water, man. It was so good. I was like, Steven,
did you guys see the
listen, I
guy?
need one.
Did you guys see the guy that got recorded that took a straw and slid it right through the hot dog and was sipping in his beer while the hot dog was in his beer at the same time? Did
I
you
didn't
guys
see
see
that
that?
one.
Dude, it was like
No,
all over. It went viral on Twitter and shit. I was like, oh man, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my god.
man, that was crazy. Oh
Yeah.
shucks.
What else
Oh
you got for us,
man.
Crypto? So you said 45-10. I like it. I'll take the win all day long.
Hey, listen, the Tuaneers might be a little upset because I have the running backs, Tua handing the ball off from the 3, 5, 9, and 7 yard lines for touchdowns. The running backs this time is going to get 6 touchdowns this week. And Sanders gets the field goal for the 45 points. So 2 through 6, he takes a week off this week because the defense is forcing 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions by Josh Allen, a fumble, and yes, there will be a Jalen Phillips sighting this week. He will have 6 sacks in this game. 6 sacks in this game. 1 forced fumble. That's
crazy.
the way we do it, Ali.
That's right.
There's
Go
a lot
big
of
or go
ways to
home.
skin a cat. There's a lot of ways to skin this cat. That's the way I'm skinning this cat this week.
all right, Crypto. Well, thank you, man. I can't wait to see you. I know you're coming down for the which game? The Minnesota game, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you, dude. It's gonna be really awesome, and everything. But
I'll
we'll
be in
definitely...
that Saturday morning. I'll be getting in. Well, actually,
bro.
it's a morning flight.
After we're done skinning the cat tomorrow, me and Color will be jumping probably on to be on the show, to show you what we heard and what we saw and everything. So I'll be talking to
you
you
guys will
by
be in the stadium. What
yeah.
seats you guys got?
Well, my season tickets, I'm kind of new to the game, but my season tickets is in section 342. So I'm on the home side.
Are you on opposite of the Jumbotron?
I'm kind of like to the, if you're looking at the home, actually, Color, do you know exactly kind of where it is? It's kind of to the right of it, right? The Jumbotron's to the right of me, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
if you remember from the video that I just showed where I was filming the crowd,
I'm directly across.
Ollie was directly across from me, but in the upper deck.
Yeah, I'm in the upper deck.
Okay. That's cool. You'll be shaded then. You probably looks like you'd be shaded.
Color actually came over to my side and just stood on the stairs because there was this like, it was a breeze that like felt like we had AC, bro. That's how great it was.
Oh man, that's cool.
The breeze
I'm
on
trying
the
to figure
upper
out what my.
is great, man.
I have to look at my tickets again. I got to see if I'm sitting in the shade myself.
Well, if
what
you're
part
far
of it?
enough up, it's all under deck. It's just that
Yeah.
if you're in the 100 section, on the visitor side, you're getting cooked.
Yeah, he was in row number 3 in the
I'm on 100 section. No, mine's is in 2. I think 2. No, I think I'm 300. I think I'm in the 300.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Then you should be shaded. Then it should be all right.
I should be shaded. Okay, good.
Any seat in that stadium, it does not matter where you sit, is a great view, bro. Regardless.
Oh yeah, that's how it was in Baltimore. It was perfect.
The only issue is the sun. That's it. That's the only issue. So
the sun beating down on you.
Anyway,
if you're the sombrero type, you know what I mean? It's probably okay.
Definitely. All right, Crypto, I'm gonna put you in the back, bro, and we're gonna close this down. Color. So tomorrow's the big day. I'm gonna go finish up packing the car. get myself to bed. I'm going to be calling you. You excited? You excited tomorrow?
I am, man. I am. And, about the defense, it really boils down to what I had shown on my show earlier tonight. When looking at the playmakers, I mean, look, it comes down to, how many people do you got? And we got 2 receivers in the top 5 of almost every category. One of the other guys in that top 5 is Stephon Diggs, but nowhere will you find Buffalo's wide receiver 2. So bottom line is we got 2 Stephon Diggs, and that's what their defense, depleted as it is, has to contend with. So again, couple that with the heat and all that involved, I think our defense endures over theirs. And another thing about that, there is one category that Stephon Diggs is not joining Tyreek and Jalen Waddle in the top 5, and that's yards after catch. He's actually 37th in the league in yards after catch. So we're tightened up. We're bolted up. We got our pants pulled up, our britches pulled up and belt on and suspenders locked. They don't. It's just going to come down to that. Miami 31, Buffalo 26.
Okay. All right. I'm still with the 38-27. I told you the last time someone threw for 6 touchdowns like that was Mahomes, who did it twice in 2018. And in week 3, because he did it in week 2 just like we did, and then week 3, he won the game 38-27. That's why I'm going with that prediction. History repeats itself. So that's what I'm going with. All right, Color. Well, I can't wait to see you tomorrow up and early.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you in the back, all right?
All righty, man.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to Late Night Exhale here at the Fins Tailgate. We really appreciate you. Buffalo fans, listen up. Your team is trash. You will always be the 95-year-old virgin that can never get it done. You're like the little train or little choo-choo that could. You think you can, but you'll never get there. All right? So just think about that and have a great time. Fins up, everybody.
Yeah.